Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. If you celebrate, I hope you enjoyed your time with your family. Maybe you still have a little bit of time off left. I hope that is true. I certainly do, thankfully, through the new year. I did take a couple extra days. I did have a couple extra sick days. For some reason, because I lost my job, they paid out all my vacation time, but for some reason, because I joined back at a certain, like within 60 days or something, they gave me all my sick time back. So now I have a billion sick time hours and like no PTO, vacation, holiday, whatever you want to call it. So, so now I'm just taking sick days in advance. You know, you just feel a little, little scratch of the throat, little cough coming on. You know, but it was very hilarious. Here I am submitting sick days like 2 weeks in advance. Maybe not the greatest idea, you know, probably better to do that during the time, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. It's on the books. They can see that I pre-planned my sick days, unfortunately. But anyway, my name is Todd. Welcome to the reaction stream. Hopefully you've been here before, and if you haven't, hopefully you come back. We have 5 amazing member-requested videos for you today. This, of course, I'm referring to toddreacts.com. If you haven't been there, go ahead and check it out. I worked hard on it. I did it myself. Constantly tweaking it just because, I don't know, I'm a bit of a perfectionist in that way, unfortunately, sometimes. It can be a little maddening in a little bit, but I don't know. I enjoyed making it, and who knows, maybe I'll redesign it someday. I probably will, let's be honest. But we told you to stay warm. Indeed, that is true. Well, I will be staying warm today because it's Friday, so we got a little of the pint. If you're live via Twitch right now, you're probably thinking, ooh, ooh, okay. Well, we got to keep up appearances, right? But yes, I hope you had a tremendous holiday. Let's go ahead and bring this up. If you'd like to request your own videos and have it on stream and have me react to it and everybody just kind of join in the chat, you can certainly do so. toddreacts.com. The season and series tiers, as you see before you, are how you do so. And while you're there, check out the winter collection of merch available for a limited time. It will be switching over eventually here towards the summer collection. Everything's a little lighter, you know, a little less fabric. It's a little less heavy, you know, so it's a little nicer to wear in the summer heat. But for the meantime, it's still cold. It's still very cold. So go ahead and check it out. I'm wearing the signature hoodie currently. Comes in an array of sizes. Has a little size guide here if you want to pinpoint exactly what the shoulder width is and the length of it. It's very nice in order to make sure you get the right size. Manufacturers are constantly putting out different sizes, especially, I don't know if you've ever done this, whether you're on one side or the other, but I've ordered clothes from the UK and their sizes are completely different. So if you're from the UK or around the world, it does ship globally, worldwide. You might want to check that out because maybe the sizes are a little different here in the US. Who knows? Plus, the manufacturers are actually stationed all over the world, so better to make sure, right? Tons of colors to choose from, of course. Lots of items to look at there. I really enjoy the bomber jacket tremendously. I've worn that to work multiple times when it's been cold. I have the brown version. For some reason, the black color has a bunch of sizes not available. I don't know why that is. It's like they've never been available for some reason. But I personally like the brown. I very much like the brown. And it's kept me warm, which is very nice. I've enjoyed it tremendously. I know you will too. Denim jacket, of course. I've actually added a white denim jacket. I know you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day or whatever, but honestly, I think it looks very cool. I think white denim just looks so awesome to me. I don't know why. It just does. It's so classic. It's crisp. It's clean. It looks lovely. It is Friday. TGIF indeed. Check out the accessories as well. The rocks glass is in front of me. I actually have an iced coffee here today, which has been lovely. I got this this morning, actually. And of course, the pint glass is full today because it's Friday. Absolutely lovely. If you're watching live on Twitch, you know how hilarious that is. If you're not watching live on Twitch, you're missing out. Phone case. Added 2 more because they became available. I was like, oh, cool. I can have a Samsung case for, all of you that have all variety of Samsungs. You can get it in glossy. You can get it in matte. Just depends on, the type of look you're looking for, if you want it reflective or not. And a ton of Samsungs are covered, all the way from the S10 to the S24 Ultra. So that should cover a lot of you, I'm assuming. And the new iPhone case, it's dual protection. So it's got the rubber on the interior, and then you put a hard plastic or something. I'm not exactly sure what it's made of. Polyurethane. Put a little hard cover over it. So you got shock absorption, and it'll be sturdy enough where you don't crack the screen if it falls on the screen. And it's got the MagSafe built in as well. So you can use a MagSafe accessory and still charge it very well. Wirelessly. Goes from the 14 all the way to the 16 Pro Max, which is the brand new iPhone. So I wanted to add that to the store just in case you had one of those phones. And of course, the insulated tumbler. You've seen it. You know it. It's on every stream. If this is your first stream, you're going to see it a lot. So go ahead and head on over to the YouTube channel. If you're not there already, hit the subscribe button. It is right there. You can see it. Boom. It's bold. It is bold. Is it red in the app? I'm not exactly sure. Actually, I think if you have dark mode on, it's white. But go ahead and look for it if you haven't found it already. I greatly appreciate it. We are over 13,100 subscribers, which is so cool. It's weird to see that number go up, and it's wild, and I love it. It doesn't mean anything monetarily. It just kind of adds, I don't know, gravitas to the channel, which is very cool. And it makes it way easier to find the videos on your homepage or your recommended videos. YouTube's like, oh, okay, we're going to push these videos to this person because they're subscribed. So it's just way easier and much better for the algorithm. So go ahead and hit that subscription button. I appreciate it. And yeah, as you can see, there's over 1,000 videos. So if you're watching live via Twitch and you have no idea this is a YouTube channel, go ahead over there and you have a lot of backlog to catch up on. Good luck. Good luck. And last, but certainly not least, is the Discord. As you can see at the top there, it does give you a little warning as to when I'm live via Twitch, which is super nice. If you're wondering, well, how do I know the events or whatever? If you see here, see this icon here, you'll actually see it in the mobile app, this little calendar. If you click on it, it'll actually take you to the events page. And I do update that quite frequently. So if you're looking for the schedule for the Twitch live streams, you can certainly find it there, or you could find it on the Twitch profile view as well. Just hit the schedule tab and it'll take you to it. So it gives you a nice little link as well. If you're on your phone and you have the Twitch app, it'll just open the Twitch app. If you don't have the Twitch app, it'll just open a browser, and then you can watch via live. Come down here. If you don't see a channel and you want to request it, if you're a fan of something, you're passionate about it, whatever, you can go ahead and request it in there. Pretty quick and easy. You literally just tell us what you want, and then we make it. It's very bing, bang, boom. But updates from me, that's, any sort of news that I hear or stream is being delayed or canceled or moved to a different day or whatever. It's very much just kind of my way of shouting at you from a distance. Hey, I'm going to be about 15 minutes late. So it's a good way to keep track of what's going on. And the fandom channels, as you can see before you, lots of them. They're amazing, very active. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people from all over the world in the Discord community. So chances are you're going to find people on at all hours of night. So whether it's in the morning time for you or nighttime, somebody's going to be on. I guarantee it. Plus, we have a lot of fun community posts as well. Adventures, food is always cool. Rant, rave, hobbies. You could talk about any of your hobbies that you enjoy. Updates on your paintings, all that crazy stuff. YouTube rabbit hole is hilarious. It's just the videos you're watching at like 2 a.m. when you should be asleep. Anyway, join the Discord. Over, 182 members. That is an insane number. Insane number. And they're all wonderful people. It's been very nice to, conversate, if you will, with all of you. And everyone's been super nice. It's been amazing. Justice for Discord. Oh my gosh. Very funny indeed. It's a good group. It is a very good group. I think you will enjoy it tremendously. If you're nervous about it, don't be. We don't bite. We're very nice. And it's a good way to interact with your fellow community. This is a very nice community here. And I'm glad you're along for the ride. Let's go ahead and start with the first video of the day. It is the official pilot of the Next Prince series. Oh, I totally forgot to say what the list of videos are. Chances are you've seen the title, so you already know. But I'll just repeat it here just in case. The Next Prince pilot, a Smosh video, Alchemy of Souls, BTS of the pilot, so behind the scenes of the pilot of the Next Prince. And then we finished the day and the week with a Veronica Mars edit. So let's go ahead and jump in. There we go. Make sure closed captioning is on. It is on. Alrighty. Boom. There it is in all its glory. Let's go.
ถึงเวลาแล้วที่จะต้องแต่งตั้งเจ้ามหาชีวิตองค์ใหม่จรัญไปพาทายาทของเรากลับมาเขาคือความหวังเดียวของอัศวะเทวาทิต
That was actually a really nice painting.
ถึงเวลาแล้วจรัญไปตามคณินกลับมาเดี๋ยวนี้
ของอร่อยมาแล้วนิน
ข้าวซอยอีกแล้วเหรอพ่อ
ข้าวซอยเป็นอาหารของคนเอมารีนะ
นินบอกแล้วไง ว่าข้าวซอยเป็นวัฒนธรรมร่วมของคนไทยด้วย พ่อก็พูดอย่างนี้ตลอดอะอะไรก็เอมมารี
เอมารีเป็นบ้านเกิดของลูกนะนิน
so boring งั้นนินไปซ้อมก่อนนะพ่อ พรุ่งนี้กี่โมงดีมึง
9 โมง
ได้
มึง ช่วงนี้มีคนตามมึงอยู่อีกปะวะ
ก็มีบ้างนะมึง กูไม่รู้เหมือนกันว่าแม่งใครวะ
เจ้ามหาชีวิตรับสั่งให้ผมมาที่นี่เพื่อพาท่านชายกลับไป
แต่เขายังไม่รู้อะไรเกี่ยวกับตัวเองเลยนะ
ท่านชายต้องกลับเข้าไปแข่งขันในฐานะ
That's so interesting that a lot of different countries say toilet, but what's really weird here in the US, we avoid that word at all cost. We got bathroom. water closet was a thing. Restroom. Never mentioning the toilet at all. It's very so seeing it on the sign is just so odd to me.
ฐานะทายาทเพียงคนเดียวของอัศวเทวทิน
แล้วผมจะบอกเขายังไงว่าเขาไม่ใช่ลูกผม
ท่านชายคณินจะเป็นต้องรู้ว่าพระองค์มีสายเลือดของกษัตริย์
คุณพูดว่าอะไรนะ
ไม่มีเวลาแล้ว
What's up, Rexon? Oh. Justice for toilet. I don't know what it is. We don't like to mention it. Like it doesn't exist. Don't talk about it. Washroom, that was another one. It's the can. Yes, can. We came up with a nickname for the toilet. That's so funny.
น่าจะปลอดภัยแล้วฟาบาทต้องไปกับกระหม่อมเพื่อความปลอดภัยของพระองค์เอง
ผมไม่ได้เกี่ยวข้องอะไรกับพวกคุณซะหน่อย
สายเลือดของฟาบาทเกี่ยวข้องโดยตรง เสด็จกับพี่เอมิลีกระหม่อมสัญญาว่าจะทำหน้าที่ดูแลปกป้องฟาบาทอย่างถึงที่สุด
Z to the rescue. Beautiful set. I have no idea what that location is, but it's gorgeous.
เกิดอะไรขึ้นกับชีวิตกูเนี่ย
Throne, oh my gosh.
ทางนี้กระหม่อม
งอมไหนวะ
เฮ้ย คุณรอด้วยสิ อึ้งอะไรขนาดนั้นนะคุณ
วาระสำคัญของเอมิลีได้มาถึงแล้ว เราในนามของเจ้ามหาชีวิตขอประกาศให้ ทั้ง3ตระกูลส่งทายาทและทีม มาร่วมราชประเพณีฟันดาบเพื่อคัดเลือกเจ้ามหาชีวิตองค์ใหม่ ผู้ชงพิสุทธิ์ทวิตเมธา
Right,
และ
Rexon?
สุดท้ายอัศวะเท
That's
วา
not
ทิน
that bad.
ทายาทของเราจะเข้าแข่งขันด้วย นี่คือทายาทของเราคณินอัศวะเทวาทิน
Oh yeah, El Baño.
ไม่รู้ว่าตัวเองเป็นของใคร กระหม่อมรู้ตัวดี ได้ข่าวว่าเป็นอันดับ1ของสโมสรแล้ว แต่สำหรับที่นี่ก็คงเป็นได้แค่เด็กฝึกจับดาบเท่านั้นแหละ เป็นไรไหมกระหม่อม
ทำไมผมต้องมาเจออะไรอย่างนี้ด้วยวะ
กระหม่อมเข้าใจความรู้สึกฟาบาทดี
ความรู้สึกของคนที่ต้องอยู่คนเดียว คุณไม่มีวันเข้าใจหรอก
ใครบอกว่าฟาบาทอยู่คนเดียว กระหม่อมจะอยู่เคียงข้างฟาบาท
Could you imagine that's your room to practice fencing? It has like chandeliers. Oh my gosh.
ผมต้องการคนที่ไว้ใจได้มาเข้าร่วมทีม
ขอประทานอภัยฟาบาท กระหม่อมไม่ฟันดาบต่อหน้าคนอื่น
เนี่ยเหรอ คนที่สัญญาว่าจะปกป้อง
Bigger than my apartment.
คนที่บอกว่าจะอยู่เคียงข้าง ใจร้ายว่ะ ปกป้องคณิน ดูแลคณิน รักษาและซื่อสัตย์ต่ออัศวเทวาทินคือหน้าที่ของคุณ ผมเพิ่งรู้ว่ามันเป็นแค่คำโกหก
ถ้าหลังจากนี้กระหม่อมจะทำเกินหน้าที่ ก็คงไม่เป็นอะไรใช่ไหมพะยะค่ะ
โอ้ What was his aunt or whatever was like this? Oh, it was his sister. Okay. Whoa.
หลังตรงกระหม่อม
การแต่งตั้งคุณมาเป็นพระสหายคนสนิทด้วยความเสน่หา ก็เพื่อไม่ให้คนอื่นรู้ว่าคุณฟันดาบเพียงแค่ไหน เราต้องทำให้คนอื่นเชื่อว่าเรารักกันจริง
Mm.
ๆ สร้างโมเมนต์หน่อยดีกว่า ห่างขนาดนั้นเดี๋ยวคนก็ไม่เชื่อหรอกว่าเราคลั่งรักกัน ไหนๆก็ไหนๆแล้วให้คุณพ่อบ้านถ่ายให้ดีกว่าลุกขึ้นมายืนหน้าเข้ามาใกล้ๆแล้วก็มองหน้าด้วย ถ่ายเลยครับ เอาให้ดูรักกันมากๆเลยนะ
แค่นี้ก็ดูรักกันมากแล้วมั้ง ฮะมากระหม่อม 1 2 3
That is such a funny ending. Oh my gosh. 8 months ago that was posted. It has 3.3 million views. I'm going to go ahead and throw a like on that. Link down below in the YouTube description for the original video. Go throw it some much deserved love. Can't be easy work. Soon, 2025. Indeed. What was our guess? Either it's going to be quick in 2025 and they just get it out absurdly fast, or somewhere around summertime, I'm assuming. That's my assumption. It'll be maybe the beginning of summer or end of summer. Somewhere around there. All right, let's pull up some... it's award-winning before it comes out. That is true, Rocco Kitty. That is very true. It's already won awards. All right. Bring up some information. Shout out very quickly to the mods that you see in Discord and certainly in the chat as well. Rocco Kitty, Jace, and Luke for putting together all these bits of information, links, etc. That help tremendously. Go ahead and jump into some information here. Some videos, if you will. X posts and everything. All right, these are some tidbits not seen in the longer video. I'm thinking summertime too, yeah. Coming soon award. Something tells me those shoes are not very comfortable. All right. Got another one here. Bang. Oh, little Neo dodge. I think he said the suit was heavy for him. Oh, okay. Honestly, it did seem like a lot of fabric. Oh, there's a bit of the horse riding. This was probably a lot of fun on set. Well, I guess it still is, right? They're still shooting it. The archways in there are just beautiful. Some more from the fitting shoot, talking with the press.
จริงๆเรารักพี่บอลชอนมากกว่าใช่เราเล่น
ถ้าหนูพูดชื่อตัวละครเฮียจะไม่ว่าเลย อันนั้นเข้าใจหนูพูดบอลชอนชื่อจริง แล้วเฮียก็ชื่อจริง
จริงๆเรารักพี่บอลชอนมากกว่า
Get over here. One of their co-actors, in the series, has nice things to say about ZeeNunew after first meeting them.
ในตัวของพี่ซีพี่นุ่นนิวมากเลยนะแบบตอนที่ผมเข้าค่ายแล้วก็รู้ใช่ไหมว่าแบบเขาเป็นดาราซีรีส์วายที่แบบคือดังแบบแทบคือเรียกว่าเบอร์หนึ่งของประเทศไทยนั่นแหละแบบไม่มีใครเทียบเขาเลยแหละ
Oh, cool.
จะบอกว่าประทับใจ
I didn't know X had
ตัวของพี่
closed
ซีพี่นุ่น
captions.
นิวมากเลยนะแบบตอนที่ผมเข้าค่ายแล้วก็รู้ใช่ไหมว่าแบบเขาเป็นดาราซีรีส์วายที่แบบคือดังแบบแทบคือเรียกว่าเบอร์หนึ่งของประเทศไทยนั่นแหละแบบไม่มีใครเทียบเขาเลยแหละตอนแรกเราก็ไม่ได้รู้ว่าเราก็กลัวว่าครับเราต้องไปเล่นซีรีส์คู่เขานะเราทำตัวยังไงดีแล้วตั้งแต่ครั้งแรกที่เราเจอเขาคือเขาสองคนน่ารักมากเลยแบบว่าเขาก็ไม่มีความถือตัวเลยแม้แต่นิดเดียวแบบแม้แต่นิดเดียวเขานิสัยดีมากแล้วก็น่ารักมากชวนคุยตอนนั้นเราเพิ่งเข้าค่ายมาได้แบบแค่ไม่กี่วันหรือไม่รู้แหละจำไม่ค่อยได้แต่ว่าจำได้ว่าเป็นครั้งแรกที่เจอกันคือเขาก็เข้ามาชวนคุยอะไรเงี้ยชวน break the ice ให้เราไม่เกรงใช่ครั้งแรกเจอที่เขาใหญ่แล้วทั้งสองคนนี้น่ารักมากแบบนับถือจริงๆแบบคือเป็นดาราเบอร์ใหญ่ขนาดนี้ที่ไม่ถือตัวเลยแบบไม่ถือตัวเลยผมเคยบอกเพื่อนอยู่บ่อยๆว่าพี่ซิลนี่เขาน่ารักจริงๆนะครับผมเพื่อนผมก็แบบเป็นซนๆเหมือนกันก็แบบก็บอกไปว่าการันตีแล้วเลือกรักคนถูกแล้วแหละที่รักซีโนนิว
Sounds like some interesting friends. Before I entered the label, I knew that their BL series stars, who are so famous that I can say they're #1 in Thailand. No one is comparable to them. At first, I didn't know when I'd act with them in the series, how I should interact with them. Since the first time I met them, both of them are very nice. They weren't haughty at all, not a bit. They're very nice, very lovely, and chatted to me. And then we saw, obviously, the rest of this. I told them that I guarantee they've chosen to love the right persons. Wow. Wow. That's very nice. They were featured in a Thai magazine cocktail. Icons before their icons. From Chinese language student to overnight sensation, ZeeNunew. Before becoming a household name in Thai entertainment, ZeeNuw's journey began with an unexpected Facebook message from an agency manager. Initially hesitant about entering the entertainment industry, he consulted his parents before taking the leap. While pursuing his bachelor's degree in Chinese language, he joined Damundi, a group of Thai actors and models formed in 2016, and appeared in DMD Reality in 2021. Breakthrough came in with Cutie Pie, of course, and where his chemistry with co-star Prook catapulted him into international recognition. Z from MC to leading man. Z's entertainment career mostly started modestly as an MC on the YouTube channel Damundi TV with a degree in advertising. He gradually built his presence in the industry. His acting career began with Friend Zone, the series, in 2018. But it was Why Are You, the series that first brought him significant attention, followed by, of course, Cutie Pie alongside ZeeNunew.
Do it! Just do it!
Do Weibo's top 25 foreign series category. There's only 2 Thai BL series ranked. One of them is the Next Prince series, which has garnered more than 8 billion views, even though the series has not aired yet. 8 billion views? What? Oh my gosh. Welcome, Sleep. Welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh. That is wild. 8 billion views. And it hasn't even come out yet. Like, what? Got an off-topic question right now. What do you think about intergalactic travel? It's potentially a thing. Unfortunately, I think it's, at this point, just science fiction. Honestly, I'm going to be long dead by the time that ever becomes a thing. So I don't think about it very much. I do like space, though. It is something I enjoy pondering. But as far as intergalactic, like, that is so far off that we're basically cavemen and cave women at this point. Like, we're cave people at this point in the grand scheme of things. Outer solar system travel? I mean, we've only been to the moon potentially. Hot take. No. We've only been to the moon like once. So it's like, or a couple times. So it's like, we can't even get satellites to like some of the furthest points in the galaxy. So at a certain point, it's just like, all right, this is so far off that it's not even worth considering. Let's see here. Be My Baby This Christmas featured on 42 Thai magazine and news media outlets. Dang, that's a lot. We'd like to extend our gratitude to various Thai magazine and news media outlets for featuring ZeeNunew's winter special single. Your continued support and coverage are greatly appreciated. Wow, that's awesome. So clearly the word is getting out. So I expect the views and the listens are going to go crazy. It's amazing. Be My Baby This Christmas, ZeeNunew's winter special single with overall hashtag and keyword has reached 854,000 posts on X in 24 hours. That's wild. Top trending number 1 Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Taiwan trends, and hashtag number 50 worldwide. Trending in 6 more countries. Featured on 42 outlets, as we read. Charted on iTunes number 1 in Ecuador, Laos, Saudi Arabia, Spain, Brazil. Wow. Who knew? Those are interesting. That is very interesting. Number 2 in Thailand. Wait, what? So you're saying it's number 1 in Ecuador, Laos, Saudi Arabia, Spain, and Brazil, and it's number 2 in Thailand? How does that make sense? Come on, Thailand, support your boy. Support your boy. And Philippines, and number 37 worldwide, and a total of 23 different countries and regions. Congratulations, ZeeNunew. Look how much support everyone's shown. Yeah, that's awesome. That's very cool. Engagement 1.1 million, potential reach 176 million. That's a lot. 132,000 views on YouTube in 24 hours. Actually, let's see here. We'll give him one more. Boom. We added to it. Sweden's on the list. I did not think he was that big here. That's nice. That's cool. Z and ZeeNunew were on a Thai YouTube show called Shall We Date? I don't think I heard that before. They're there with the main host, who happened to be a married couple who... Oh, so it's a double date. Gotcha. They're at a Japanese restaurant in Thailand. Here's one part of the experience brought to you by our very own Megan on Discord. Megan did a 5-part commentary of them trying fish sperm. Once you open the first link, you can scroll through the chat for the other 4, and you can see some of the responses to her post, or you can hit the links individually. Here's a pic of what's being eaten. Shirako. Served in both raw and cooked form in restaurants all over Japan. Boy, that is that is an interesting food item right there. Good grief. I was doing this doc at 3 a.m. Well, I appreciate it, Rocco Kitty. Definitely appreciate it. All right, let's open... You know what? I'm going to save that for the next video. I'm going to save that for the next one. We will be back. We will be back. All right. Next on the list is Chance being the best Smosh member for 13 minutes gay. Non-derogatory. What title is that? What even is that? Chance being the best Smosh member for 13 minutes gay. Parentheses, non-derogatory. What? Oh my gosh. Good luck on the studying. All right, let's bring it up. Let's go ahead and make that full screen. Nice and easy to see. That is an interesting look. Looks like he's about to set sail.
So you got to be like the cool boss.
I was like the cool kid, but none of the khakis ever fit me because I was really tall.
And you got that fat ass.
No, I was tall.
We've seen that clip before, but it's still funny.
Tall.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Bitch.
I'm sorry. My bad. Oh, you look gay. That's the gayest headshot I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Queer.
Oh my gosh, that is 90s right there. With the frosted tips. Oh Lord. Looking like a Ryan Cabrera. You know who Ryan Cabrera is? That is a very accurate description.
Queer folks.
I'm coming to... Who is that girl?
Who is Pauline?
Who is this?
Who
She's
is
from Mario,
Wiggler?
She's from Super Mario Odyssey.
Whoa.
All right.
Angela, be careful.
Garbage disposal. We're in the bath.
Bathtub. You don't have a garbage disposal in your bathtub, I hope.
This isn't a bath.
You honestly need one, you hairy ass bitch.
I seriously hope.
Holy shit.
What'd you say?
Holy shit, Chance.
What'd you say?
You didn't say anything. You're fine.
I didn't say nothing. Don't roll it back. All right, I would like to bring the manager to the stage, please.
to the stand.
Hi, I'm the manager.
Oh gosh.
Hello, Mr. Manager.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Oh my
Of
god.
course. Would you please be able to just say your full name so that everyone in the court knows who you are?
Yep, Jerry Spruce.
Mr. Spruce.
Yep.
Spruce.
And Mr. Spruce, what exactly is your position? What are you the manager of?
I'm the manager at the Spud Hut.
Very
Spud
nice.
Hut.
We got plenty of potatoes down at the Spud Hut. We got barbecue chicken,
Oh, no.
buffalo chicken, Mediterranean. That one's got feta and sun-dried tomatoes.
Yes, yes.
Cobb potato, Cobb Spud.
The
It's
timer's
got
on,
blue
right?
cheese and bacon
Right.
and ranch. We got a
course.
Sicilian one. That one's got pepperoni.
Mr. Spruce, I don't mean to cut you
Even
off.
got a fettuccine Alfredo split.
But you know, we have catered
It's
from you
got-
before already, so we already
Got the
are aware of
noodles
that.
and the chicken and the sauce.
Okay,
Cheese
all right.
sprinkled on top.
Actually, I'm good with the witness. Thank you.
People don't really like the
Okay.
people don't really like the vegan ones though, cause they don't really.
You will
sit-
be removed from the courtroom if you do not
They're
talk about your
spies,
personal
they're
flavor.
They don't sit right. Well,
I
it's
will
the vegan
remove you
toppings
from
that they
this
don't
court.
like.
Hey, I'm better than this
Can't go
guy,
wrong with the
man.
all
What the hell?
American
Do
spud.
we have a
It's got
bailiff?
chili.
Do we have
it's
a
got
bailiff? We have a
scallions,
bailiff.
It's
We
got
must remove this
chili.
witness. We need a bailiff to remove this witness from the courtroom.
Honestly, the Spud Hut was the best thing that ever happened to me and my wife.
Please, bailiff, please
We
remove this
sit
man from
in
the
that Spud
courtroom.
Hut, and I'll tell you, we eat so many spuds. It's because of the potatoes. We cook them at 400 degrees.
With him nestling in her arms.
That might be one of my favorite clips, other than the show us the balls, Shane.
Oh my god, guys, nobody shuffled.
Yeah.
Guys, nobody shuffled.
Yeah, well, did you see the way you dealt the cards?
I want to create Smosh games to be.
So,
Yes.
Chance, impersonate your favorite
Ooh.
singer until your next turn. Okay, this is Christina Aguilera. Oh, hell yeah. Underneath the city lights.
That's
The beginning was good.
There is a
Oh my gosh.
Draw two now.
Nice, that's awesome.
Draw two.
Whatever happened.
That sounded like a duck underwater.
You guys, that was really good.
What? I just said draw two now.
Can I try it one more time?
Sure.
Yeah.
You sound like a duck underwater.
Do burlesque.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, burlesque.
Underneath the city lights.
You're pooping. You're pooping. What got me was
There is a
Oh, honey is falling fast. Falling
This is
fast.
why if I got this dare, I would have said Bismarcky. Like, you gotta choose something.
Got to.
Bismarcky.
That was
falling fast.
It's like that video of the woman who sings 3 notes at once.
I don't understand the phenomenon where Gen Z people are just like fully talking while doing their makeup. I cannot speak. when
No,
I'm
I can't
doing
speak either.
My concealer, it's
Okay.
gonna mess up the thing. No, I still have to.
Babe, you have so much foundation on your lips, which is
Like
wild.
how they're just like, yep. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm like, you're doing.
It's insane.
Not even looking, yeah.
I can't.
And if you
That's why their makeup looks like shit.
Oh,
tell them.
tell
You
them.
have so much lipstick on.
Get out of my face. Your hair smells bad.
It smells good.
Oh.
Don't say that on camera. Tell them my hair smells good. It smells good.
I shall not tell lies.
I wish my hair
Wash your hair.
with one
Win,
hand.
win.
That's me.
I love the Polar
Wait,
Express.
the
Hate that
animation
movie. Hate
in
that
The
movie.
hot cocoa scene alone.
Oh, Tom Hanks came to slay.
Yeah, he did.
The
You know how many
slay,
people he voices? He also
S-L-E-I-G.
voices the little black girl. I don't know if you knew that. You could have gotten us.
Tom Cruise voices the black girl in Polar Express.
I definitely mentioned that during the
Tom
Christmas
Hanks.
stream.
Tom Cruise is in it, and he just plays that.
It's like he plays literally 5 different characters.
Playing the black girl in Polar Express.
Farting and walking on ice.
That's fun.
And finally, dispensing hot popcorn butter all over my tight little asshole on ice.
It's also farting and walking away. I just want to clear that up.
Oh, farting and walking away.
That's
Sorry.
funny.
That's Chance's card.
Thank you.
What a gorgeous thing to put on ice. Just a walk.
The balls.
Don't skate.
The air just
Air fuels you.
Someone walks out, it's just like, oh, skate. I guess they skate out, and then they're just like,
And then walks away.
no, takes
them off.
Yeah.
Drops them
and walks.
And they also, when they like in the middle of the argument, suddenly have just dramatic music and them staring at each other, and then it just continues.
Yeah. Also, I feel like it's happened once each season where they go, can we just try to go back to the way we would do it in the pods?
Yeah.
I wish I was in the pods. And it's like, well, you're not. You're in Mexico.
It was different in the pods.
Are you ladies done chattering?
Whoa.
Do not encourage him like that.
Encourage straight chance.
Not straight chance.
Open your eyes.
It's no.
Can I get a straw?
And here today to help us sell our new vacuum is Lucy Lou, our in-house mermaid.
Do that thing suck? Do that thing suck?
Yes, it does, and it has a 20% guarantee, money back, or we'll give you your money back.
Do that thing suck?
Yo, what's up, Keith? Everybody's talking about Nickelodeon, and I'm like...
You heard it already?
Bro, I heard it. I heard it as soon as you said it.
I didn't even get to say the joke.
You don't need to.
Your Honor, if I was guilty, could I do this?
I object.
Sustained.
Booty hole man.
Oh my god.
Oh, what's up? It's me, Booty Hole. Whoa, man. I'm ready to save the day with my booty hole related powers. I got my sphincter cannon.
If I was guilty,
I
could
can't
I do this?
I'm not Booty Hole Man.
Oh no!
Booty Hole Man was my father. And I'll never be half the booty hole.
You know what it was? I'm cooking in the kitchen, and I know how to. Don't do that, because I know when I have a pan, I know I can like flip that shit without looking. Like
Don't
flip
make
it
this
and
about food. This is cash.
It is about. It's a spatula, bitch.
Your bitch count is at 3 today.
Pokemon Stadium.
You
just heard Pikachu give a killer rendition of Love on Top. Here comes our next contender.
Jigglypuff, 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 Jigglypuff,
Hello, everyone. I'm Atlas Whitmore. I'm a part of the U.S. Navy. I'm aboard the USS Grant, and I can't wait to get back home to the States to my hot, hot wife.
Oh boy. Welcome to gay airports.
This way, plane.
So I'm gonna have to pat you down.
This way, plane, yes. This way, plane, yes. This way, plane. Thank you, passengers, for boarding flight 96.
In case of an oxygen deficiency, poppers will drop for your top thing.
Sniff the poppers before you let someone else sniff the poppers.
If you're traveling with a top, let them sniff it first and then sniff your own poppers.
Oh, the shade top.
Are you?
No, I ate lunch, bro.
If you can get this in your mouth, you win.
Yeah.
Come, my followers. Yes, my followers. Now I shall recite the holy text. We come to this place for magic. We come to AMC theaters to laugh, to cry, to care. Because we need that, all of us. That indescribable feeling we get when the lights begin to dim and we're somehow transported, not just reborn, together. Dazzling images on a huge silver screen. Sound that I can feel.
Oh, wow.
Heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
I cry once a month because the Cowboys lose.
I am so.
Next baby at the baptism.
Yes, hi.
I bless you. Oh.
He's drowning.
Come on. He's still living somehow.
4,
No.
5, 6,
I don't think
7.
you want that. Oh, you do not want that. You do not want that.
I said kiss, you freak.
Oh no. Oh, no. Put your hat back on. Your hair is so straight. Who straightened your Who said that straightening your hair was okay?
You've been mad under that this whole time? Yeah, what?
Who said that straightening your hair was okay?
Ladies love it.
Now, the first brick thrown at Stonewall.
Oh.
My God. Enough is enough. We are here. We exist.
Yeah.
And we matter.
Shut up. Yes.
Take that.
Nice, Ronaldo. Oh my God! I'm gay. That's what he told me to do.
Oh my gosh. Gay Airport was very funny. Very, very funny. Obviously, the Spud Hut is a classic at this point. I've reacted to it like 3 different times. It is amazing. I absolutely loved it. Chance is very funny. Very, very funny. Link down below in the YouTube description for the original video. Go throw it some love like I just did. And also check out the channel. They might have more content on there that you might find enjoyable. So definitely check it out. Let's go ahead and bring up a little bit more information on Chance. There was a very good video. Indeed, it was. Indeed. Again, appearing in Smosh videos in May 2022. Confirmed in August 2022. That is fast. I always love this sentence. He's recorded several TikToks. Charlie D'Amelio has recorded several TikToks. Bryce Hall has recorded several TikToks. Oh my gosh. Performed in the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater and Story Pirates. Originally from Tennessee. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. Good God, that's so cringe. Has anyone else noticed how many different ages Chance is listed as online? Pretty sure 30 is the correct age. That was a year ago, by the way. So this says 25. Therapist, 22-year-old Chance isn't real. He can't hurt you. 22-year-old Chance. I think the confusion, at least on my part, is when he says he's 22 during the Smosh Games Love is Blind video. Pretty sure Angela and Arasha also changed their ages too to fit their fictional versions of themselves for the game. When he said 22, it threw me off until Arasha said she was 20. I know she's young, but I don't think she's 20. Arasha will be 25 on December 21st, I believe. He says he's 22 in like Hot Ones with Anthony, but Angela goes, and I'm 12, and everyone laughs, so he was definitely joking. I agree that 30 is probably correct, given he went to college, and then he talked about having several jobs before joining Smosh over a year ago. At this point, over 2 years ago. Part of the confusion and the second age listed comes from a very deadpan joke Ian made in a video about Chance just having turned 22. The first game's video, Anthony was on IIRC. A lot of people missed that it was a joke, and Chance seems to be running with it and embracing the chaos. I noticed in his Who Posted That episode, they asked several times how old he was in X year, and he never answered. As far as I could tell, he commented on something a while ago on here that seemed to be going along with the joke age of 22. I remember when Damien was new and he had 3 different ages when I Googled him. I think he was 24, 34, and his actual age at the time, which was like 28. It's hilarious. We do know one thing. He was born on May 28th. I seriously thought he was like 22, a year younger than I am, but now that I'm reading these comments and adding up the stories he's told and the timelines, it just doesn't really make sense that he'd be a fresh out of college or university aged person. Why did I think he was 22? New Time Lord just dropped. Doctor Who, shout out Doctor Who. Disney, please make Chance a Time Lord. Oh my gosh, Chance would make a fantastic what is the word I'm looking for? Why am I having trouble recalling this? It has been a minute, but he would make a tremendous companion to the Doctor. That would be amazing. Old man, look at my life. 25, 22, 30, and there's so much more. I was born in May 2001, and there's no way this man is the same age as me. Chance was born in 2015. I just assume him and Trevor were similar ages, and Trevor's 24, 25. It appears he graduated from Northwestern in 2016 per Facebook, so I'd say he is 30. It's all about the mystery. Indeed. Indeed, it's all about the mystery. This does not look like a 22-year-old to me. Definitely not. Not saying he looks old. I'm definitely older than him. But that does not look like a 22-year-old to me. Don't trust them when talking about age. Yeah, I would definitely not. Definitely not. Oh my gosh. That was a very funny compilation. Well frickin' done. That video has just shy of 300,000 views, and I cannot blame all of them. That is such a great video. Chance is very funny. The chemistry between the cast is just tremendous. That's one thing that, I've kind of taken from all this. Before, this channel and the recommendations or the requests, I had never seen a Smosh video. The first time I ever saw a Smosh video was on this channel. Which is weird because Smosh was like the biggest channel 3 times, right? So, I don't know. I guess it just wasn't in my algorithm or something, but it has been very eye-opening that this is, number one, I like what they do. Since Saturday Night Live has kind of taken a downfall in recent years, actually probably for the last 20 years, there's been such a need for like sketch comedy or like a troupe, something like that, and it has filled the gap beautifully. I guarantee SNL wishes they had the audience that Smosh has. Because it's not comparable at all. Smosh is so funny. You can tell they're friendly. And lends itself to very, very funny interactions. Is some of it like tongue-in-cheek? Is some of it like a inside joke if you've seen Smosh before? Yes. So probably there's going to be some bits and moments you don't get. But if you watch it enough, I'm assuming you will get it. But yeah, their chemistry is just unreal. Truly. And their concepts are brilliant. Their concepts are amazing. And they've had so many of them, which is wild. They are very creative. Extremely creative. Go ahead and hop into the next video. It is Alchemy of Souls. It is a K-drama. This is a TikTok edits compilation. This video has 63 views. Wow. We are definitely adding to it. And we're one of the very few people that has seen this compilation. So, as always, link down below in the YouTube description for the original video. Go throw it some love and some views. Let's go ahead and bring this up and enjoy.
똑똑히 기억할 텐데 너라고는 상상도 못했나.
If you're unfamiliar, we kind of learned this last time. Transference of souls. So Naxu's like a elite warrior that got transferred into her body, which is described as a weak body. So needless to say, people are unsuspecting just how badly they're going to get beaten. What if how everyone gave it a courtesy sniff? It's always a nice thing to do. That is that is kind of a funny thing we do as humans. When we smell something bad, we go, "Oh God, that's terrible. Here, smell this." We need that. We need that confirmation. And then the art person will do it out of the kindness of their hearts. And then they'll also be like, "Oh." That is such an oddly positive song for this show. If I suffer, you suffer with me. Indeed. Yeah.
많이 외로웠어?
The guy with the blonde hair looks like a K-pop idol. Immediately, I'm just like, what group is he in? Rapunzel song. Surprise, I know. One thing's for sure, if it's a Christmas movie.
falou que ia flechar meu coração. Então vem de flecha, que eu tô de 8.
When you said, who is Michael Caine? I'm like, okay, I don't know what to say to that. It's actually really sad. He just retired from acting. Unfortunate. Gonna definitely miss him. He's 91? Oh my gosh.
Eu te ensinei certinho, te ensinei certinho, te ensinei certinho. Hoje tu tira onda porque eu te ensinei certinho. Me olha direito, me pega com jeito que eu vou gostar. Me beija sem medo, com calma e desejo.
Oh, it's gonna be so sad to see a lot of those folks from that generation go.
Não me chame pra cama, me chame pra festa, talvez jantar.
Even the 80s action stars are getting old, and I'm like, come on now. Don't do this. Don't do this to me, time.
낙수다.
낙수가.
낙수. 아름답지 않느냐?
Honestly, the CGI does look pretty good.
끼어들어온 건 너야. 그걸로 날 불러서. 너 혼자 여기.
Oh, air supply and man-made age. Yeah. It's pretty amazing they're still performing. It's shocking whenever I hear that the Rolling Stones are still performing. I'm like, really? Wow. I would definitely say less CGI is more in these shows. Because you just don't have the budget for, you know, wildly great CGI. So just the less CGI, the better.
잘 지냈냐?
당구도련님이 계셨어요?
걱정돼서 왔지.
Demi Lovato. I have listened to this song quite a few times.
Never planned that one day I'd be losing you. In another life. We keep on
이런 걸 따주고 넘어가요.
against the world. In another life, I would make you stay. So I don't have to say you were the one that got me.
Interesting enough, the English title of this is Alchemy of Souls, but the literal title is Return.
I saw the life
I think Return is a more accurate. Return is a bit more accurate. Because they literally come back to life.
We're beautiful like diamonds
It's unbelievable. Rihanna's like, let me just take over the music world for a decade and then bye. Are we in the 2000s era? I don't think we ever left, to be honest. Actually, with all the remakes and reboots, we're going back to the 90s. It's funny, the millennials are starting to get into power positions, and they're like, you know what? Let's bring back the 90s. Let's just bring back the 90s. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to be like number 2 on this video. Let's see how high we can get that. Link down below in the video description on YouTube to throw it some love. Also, check out the other channel. I have no idea if they have other... They do. They do have other shorts and videos. Other TikTok compilations. So go ahead and check it out. We just gave it the 64th view. Not too bad. Go ahead and look up some more information on Alchemy of Souls, or also known as Return. I think Return is pretty good. I think that's a proper title. Alchemy of Souls just sounds like they were trying to be, you know, let's make it something majestic, interesting. Like it was focus grouped out. They're like, ooh, alchemy. All right, here we go. 20 episodes, and they're about an hour-ish each. So, you know, pretty quick and easy to get through. The fate of these people become twisted due to the soul of the dead returning to the living. So that's why Return is actually probably a pretty accurate title for it. Country of Dao. Jang comes from the noble Jang family. He holds an unpleasant secret about his birth, which people all around the country talk about. He is a troublemaker. Jang happens to meet Mudak. She is an elite warrior, but her soul is trapped in a physically weak body. She becomes Jang Wook's servant, but she also secretly teaches him how to fight. Saoyul comes from the noble Sao family. I have no idea how to pronounce that. He seems perfect with good appearance, intelligence, and strong martial arts skills. Gawan is the crown prince of Dao. He hopes to become a generous king. This was kind of a weird... This was a weird paragraph. It's more statements than describing what the plot is. There's the actors in the series. Obviously, it's a lot of people. Oh man, imagine being relegated to the other section. Neighborhood man, diner, villager, homeless boy. Oh, here we go. Episode ratings. Nationwide. Wow, it was 5.2% on the first episode. Good grief. It kind of went up in a general direction. Yep, it went up to 7.6, 7.4, all the way to 9.2% of the national audience. That is huge. Holy crap, was this popular? Oh my gosh. To go from 5 to 9, that is a lot of people. Just in Seoul, Korea, went from 4.8 to almost 10% of the population of Seoul. That is unreal. Wow. Alchemy of Souls Korean drama review. See if I can... Here we go. Alchemy of Souls, set in a fictional country. Troublemaking young man. Troublemaking. From a noble family with complicated secrets surrounding his birth, becomes a student of his servant, who is actually a skilled assassin, whose soul has been trapped in a weak body. What how they're just calling the main actress weak over and over and over. Jeez. Previously the skilled assassin of Naxu, but just before her death, she was able to move her soul into the weak body. Now trapped without her magic powers in a weak body, she decides to train her master in hopes that she will one day regain her power. Interesting. Jang is the son of a powerful mage, but a dark secret has led to him being outcast and unable to use magic. When he meets the weak-bodied girl, he sees it as an opportunity to change his fate as he begins to train under her guidance. Jinmu, I believe that's who we saw in that one scene where it was like Naxu, like realizing who the heck it was, is the head of the organization which Mu previously belonged to as Naxu. He has many evil plans that involve the swapping of souls on a large scale. Crown Prince Go-Wan is a strong and arrogant man who is trained under Jinmu without knowing everything going on behind closed doors. Oh, okay. Secretive. So is a friend of Jang who develops his own connection to Mu. Park is another friend who brings his humor and positivity to any situation, so he's the comic relief. Got it. Park is also the one that I said, is he part of a K-pop group? Well, I have to say right off the bat that I loved Alchemy of Souls. This kind of drama is my bread and butter. A little bit of everything with history, fantasy, action, romance, heart, and humor. It was a fun and thrilling ride from start to finish. Right away, we are dropped into a world of magic and mages with epic battles. We get some nice world building as we learn how everything operates as well as who the key players are. I thought that the different clans were explained well, as were the core conflicts at the center of the story. The magic that is the Alchemy of Souls is central to the plot, and it makes a lot of fun twists and turns. I love the concept of soul swapping and all the crazy dynamics it introduces into the story. Pacing of the drama is fantastic along the way, with several nice cliffhanger endings to the episodes. I was always interested to find out what would happen next. Never bored. That's a, you know what's funny? In a world of so many options, so much content, just finding something that you don't get bored of is huge. It's huge. You cannot become bored. There were constantly new plot developments to keep things intriguing, as well as a nice serving of action to add even more intensity. Even though there were plenty of serious and heavy moments, there was also a good deal of humor that helped lighten things up. I was able to get thoroughly lost in the world of Alchemy of Souls and enjoyed every minute. Every minute? That seems a bit excessive. Maybe not every minute. I'm sure there was some filler in there, you know. Alchemy of Souls boasted a huge cast of characters. All the characters were important, served a purpose. I loved all of the many interesting relationship dynamics that were at play. There were a lot of villains floating around in this world too. Varying levels of bad, but always interesting. Particularly enjoyed the more over-the-top villains, especially our main baddie, Jinmu. He always had a plan to maneuver himself into a more powerful position and excelled at not getting caught. Big budget drama. We see a lot of impressive special effects and CGI that help add to the magical feel. The costumes were beautiful too. This is a fantasy and a fictional setting. The traditional Korean dress we usually see is embellished and added to, which makes a very unique flair. Oh yeah, that's right. This one had the 40 billion won budget, which is in US dollars, I believe, was $29 million, which is a lot for a show. That is quite a bit. Considering there's some movies being made for 100 million, and those are known as like pretty decent sized budget. Sets were also gorgeous with so much beautiful scenery to enjoy, a nice soundtrack as well. The main duo has a very interesting and complicated relationship. Master and servant, master and pupil, lovers. This makes for a unique dynamic between them. I enjoyed seeing the different aspects of their relationship explored. They start by using each other to gain power. But through that, an intense bond develops. I didn't find this couple particularly swoony, but I was very interested in them as characters. So it's lacking in the romance, eh? Now this is where the show had a couple of small negatives. Here we go. Our main couple felt a little flat in the romance department. There you go. I think a lot of it came down to the fact they had a very straightforward and matter-of-fact sort of relationship. Or maybe honestly, maybe they just didn't have much of a chemistry between the two actors. Many of their conversations were kind of robotic, and we just didn't get to see those emotions very often. They were shown in subtle ways most of the time with an occasionally bigger display, but for me, the romantic part of the relationship was a bit so-so. Which is quite the contrast to the portrayal of Moo with our second lead. So I forgot about that. In one of the MDL reviews, they said the second lead, I guess it's called, was like way better than the main guy, the main lead. While their actual interactions were pretty simple, their backstory was heavily played up. It got the full treatment with lots of emotion, great storytelling, beautiful music. Their moments had a lot of build-up to create those heart-fluttering feels. Thankfully, I didn't suffer from second lead syndrome, but I did greatly enjoy how their story was portrayed. That was mentioned a couple of times now that I'm remembering. I would have loved to have seen more of these kinds of moments between Moo and Jang, but I definitely relished them when we got them. The ending of the series also felt rushed. Oh, gosh. Oh, we hate it. We hate rushed. Those last couple of episodes had a lot of big plot developments, and much of it was sped through. Oh, no. A few of the plot developments were also a bit convenient, and you just kind of had to roll with it. Thankfully, everything was... Oh, gosh. That just immediately puts me back into Game of Thrones. Oh, God. All that build-up to winter is coming, and then winter came and went. Also, keep in mind that this was considered season 1. Everything is not wrapped up at the end. We will have to wait a bit for season 2 to come up to finish our story. Oh, okay. So it's not just a complete 20 episodes. It's done. Alchemy of Souls is a high fantasy blockbuster. It was truly fantastic. My rating, 10 out of 10. Here's the problem with 10 out of 10s. I don't trust it. I just don't trust it. It seems a little, I think for most 10 out of 10s, it's actually an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. If you have any negatives, it cannot be a 10 out of 10. Even if they're small. 10 out of 10 should be rare. It should be, desired, but rare. And if you have any negatives at all, you definitely cannot rate it 10 out of 10. So after reading this review, I would say they probably give it a 9 out of 10. Or even maybe an 8.5 out of 10, because the main leads didn't have much of a chemistry between them. And that's kind of huge. That's kind of huge. If it's meant to have romance between the two and it just doesn't feel great, that's kind of a huge negative. 4 things to know about upcoming fantasy K-drama Alchemy of Souls. This was written in 2022 when it was first coming out. Premieres on Netflix and TVN. Oh, the writers of it are siblings. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. They wrote K-dramas including Hotel del Luna, Master's Son. Most of the Hong sisters' works are tied to a fantastical and supernatural element. Netflix's newest K-drama is a fantasy romance. Yeah, if romance is number 2 on that list, you got to get the romance down. You can't have the second lead being more in sync with the female lead. About the fate of people that become twisted due to changes that their souls must overcome, starring award-winning actress, rising actor. Television director Park noted that both the cast and crew put in hours of work and effort in creating the drama. He stated in an online press conference, "We have put great effort into this drama with things like computer graphics, costumes, hair, makeup, special visual effects, filming locations, and more. The viewers will definitely enjoy the series." I see you. I see you. Features a stellar cast. Director Park also pointed out that the 20 episodes slated to be released were not enough to fully represent the superb script written by the Hong sisters. He said in the press conference that they thought they would not be enough to really show the strengths of the scriptwriters, who create very entertaining comical stories. Cast members also held the script in high regard. Supporting cast member Wong, noting that the dynamic action scenes will excite viewers and the engaging storyline will draw viewers in. Lead actress expressed her confidence in the script, highlighting the complex relationship between the characters. Oh, this is interesting. Neetsons commented on Jung and Lee's on-screen chemistry in anticipation for the drama premiere. Meanwhile, we just read that review of so-so chemistry there. Maybe it's in the eye of the beholder. With specks of moonlight seeping through from a nearby window, the duo make a picture-perfect couple as they gaze deeply into each other's eyes. Oh my gosh. Hilarious. Is this still up? Can we see it? Oh, we can. Oh, there's the gazing deeply into each other's eyes. Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose so. We get a little moonlight on them. Covering the eyes. Based on what we saw, I do think the chemistry was so-so. Yeah. It is what it is, I suppose. It comes down to the actors they choose. Obviously, when you have pairings that they're in love and they like each other a lot and they like working with each other and people enjoy watching them together, it's just a totally different thing. Like, I'm sure we've all seen shows where the chemistry was just not quite there. And then you can tell, this is always interesting, when you watch something and you're like the chemistry's too good and you're just like, are they together? Are they like together? Like, what is happening here? Because this is like, you can feel it through the screen. Some of the times you can feel that, and that always gets you questioning things like, I bet they got together. It's just one of those things. You're just like, I think so. Like ZeeNunew, yeah, exactly. Like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. That was crazy chemistry in that movie. Oh my gosh. I think that was the one where he left Jennifer Aniston for Angelina, which makes sense, right? just watching that movie, you can see it. Like, it is wild to see. It's so much chemistry. Alrighty, go ahead and hop into the next video. It is the behind the scenes from the pilot of the Next Prince series. This one's a little longer, which is cool. Let's go ahead and watch this. Boy, the amount of views this has compared to the pilot itself is crazy. So the pilot had like 3.3 million. This has just under 300,000. Like, what? Did they not, like, promote it? What is going on there? You would think people would immediately go to this. It's very odd. I'm here, but only sort of. Well, I'm glad you're here, even sort of. All right, let's go ahead and bring it up and get going in it. Let's go ahead and make this easier to see, because I know we need closed captioning. Boom. I actually took the day off. That's why I'm doing this early on a Wednesday. I mean a Friday. Cleaning the kitchen to prep for baking. Nice. Alrighty. Go. Technically, I'm working. I think I have to check my work email after this. So technically, I'll be working on my day off. This is the first day off I've taken since I was hired. It is Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you had a tremendous week. What quality are we at right now? 1080? Ooh, premium. What does that look like?
แต่ถ้าขี่ในวงมันก็อยู่ในวงในวงไม่วิ่งใช่ไหมฮะไปไปไป
Go, go, go.
Action! Wait. Wait. Wait.
It's so neat to watch camera people at work. Like, that is such an interesting rig.
Wait. Wait.
Oh.
แต่เมื่อกี้ตอนกลับมามันจะไปเบรกต้นไม้อ่ะมันจะมีจังหวะที่เนินไม่เท่ากันแล้วเราต้องบาลานซ์ตัวไม้กับตัวเราอะไรเงี้ย
The horse was like, I'm good. We got it in the previous take.
เว้ยเว้ยเก่งมากเลยครับพี่ซีมาดูไหมหรือเปลี่ยนจากการขี่ม้าเป็นวิ่งเข้าวังซีนี้ผมภูมิใจมากครับผมได้ขี่ม้าในสถานที่ที่แบบกว้างๆน้องซันเดย์นะครับปกติเรียนขี่ม้าชั่วโมงหนึ่งแบบแพงอยู่ครับผมกว่าเราจะเป็นก็ต้องหน้าเสียเป็นหลายหมื่นแต่ที่นี่ฟรีครับผมเรียนจนแบบเอาเป็นอ่ะจริงๆผมอ่ะเก่งอยู่แล้วแบบขับไปตรงลายได้คุมได้
That is pretty nice. You got to ride a horse for
ทำเป็นเล่น
free.
ให้ผ่านครับผมเพื่อที่เราจะได้แบบขี่ม้าไม่เสียตังค์ในบรรยากาศดีๆตอนนี้น่าจะมัน10 โมงแล้วผมว่าถึงเวลาให้ผ่านเนี่ยเขารู้ว่ามันได้มันสวยตัดหน้านี้ด้วยนะตัดหน้านี้ด้วยนะถ้าไม่ตัดหน้านี้ความหมายเปลี่ยนเลยนะพยายามอยู่ครับทุกคน สุดฮะสนุกมากทุกคนอยากให้ภาพออกมา
My grandma was actually thrown from a horse. Luckily, she did not get injured. But yeah, that was the last time she ever rode a horse. She used to ride horses all the time. You got paid to ride the horse, indeed.
ปกติมีแต่หมาเมินอันนี้ม้าเมิน
เท่ๆเท่ๆเท่ๆเลยไป
การแต่งตั้งคุณมาเป็นพระสหายคนสนิทโดยสัมพันธ์โมเมนต์คำอะไรดีกว่าชื่อมันคำหน่อยดีกว่าทีมมือถือมาเป็นดารานี่มาเป็นนักแสดงครับให้ทุกคนดูผลงานการแสดงสุดเทพจากผม ตาขวาเสียได้ตาซ้ายผิดหวัง
Flawless
จะแบ่งฝั่งเล่นครับผมแป๊บนึงพี่ขอทำงานมัน
จะลุกขึ้นแต่แจ้งด้วยกันแบบว่าเอาอย่างนี้แล้วก็ลากชลันเข้าไปยืนตรงนี้แล้วก็ไปแล้วก็พี่ชาคีก็เหมือนแบบจะแจ้งให้ไปอยู่ตรงนั้น
We had a couple horses for a few years. That's awesome. They're very majestic animals. They've been helping humans for a long
เฮีย
time.
แซวว่าเราเหมือนการน้ำเขาแต่งตัวแบบมีความลายดอกเหมือนการน้ำที่วางอยู่บนโต๊ะ เป็นยังไงก็แบบมันยากอ่ะเพราะว่านี่เมื่อกี้เป็นซีนแรกเลยสำหรับเรื่อง
Definitely one of my favorite parts of Red Dead Redemption.
ที่แล้วครับ
Playing it
ไพลอต
was
ตัวเล็กๆอันนั้น
just being able
ที่
to
ออนไปแล้วครับ
tame a wild horse and then it becomes your pal, your
ยากเล่น
companion.
ยากอ่ะมันมีทั้งแบบตอนที่คณินเป็นเจ้าชาย ตอนนี้คณินแบบอยู่แบบอยู่ที่ไม่ที่ยังไม่เข้าวังครับมันคาแรคเตอร์มันแบบมันมีอย่างนี้กับอันเนี้ยแล้วก็มันก็มีตรงกลางด้วยไม่ว่าอะไรอย่างเงี้ยมันยากแต่ว่าพอจะเริ่มจับทางได้แหละถือว่าเป็นการเตรียมตัวสำหรับการเปิดกล้องแบบเต็มตัวแต่ว่าตอนนี้ไปไหนนะไปกินข้าวเหรอไอ้วันนี้ใช่วันนี้มีถอดเสื้อด้วยอ่ะเลยว่าจะไม่กินแล้วเดี๋ยวพุงออกไม่กินแหละเดี๋ยวไปเตรียมตัวซีนต่อไป
That's like Ben Stiller for Meet the Parents or Meet the Fockers or whatever. He had a shirtless scene in that movie. So he literally just got as ripped as humanly possible. So by the time he takes it off, he's supposed to be just like this normal, you know, happy-go-lucky, random person. And then he takes his shirt off, he's just ripped.
ต้องเสด็จกลับเอมิลีไม่มีเวลาแล้วป้าต้องกลับมีไหมครับไม่มีเวลา
That was until the caravan came to me, the one person in the family that's not a horse person. Yeah, you gotta be a horse person, for sure. A lot of care. We did not like that eating comment. I kind of understand it though. You know, maybe just delay lunch a little bit. You want to put, you know, your best foot forward. Look your best as you're being filmed, I guess.
ทัศนัยนะฮะเป็นอะไรดีพ่อเลี้ยงตั้งแต่ตอนเด็กเป็นพ่อแหละ
I can understand it. I would probably make that choice too.
ไปการเมือง
ใช่ครับผมวันนี้ก็เหมือนกษัตริย์องค์พระบาทของเราได้ส่งชลันมาครับผมเพื่อให้แบบคณินเนี่ยกลับไปทำหน้าที่ของตัวเองครับผมก็เลยมาขอคุณพ่อดนัยเขาก็เพิ่งรู้ว่าเขาเป็นพระทายาทในซีนนี้
แล้วก็มารู้ว่าพ่อที่เขาเรียกว่าพ่อเนี่ยเป็นองครักษ์เขาจนถึงวันที่ต้องจากกันแล้วก็เซอร์ไพรส์แล้วก็แบบ
พอรู้ปุ๊บก็จากเลยครับไม่มีเวลาให้
ว่าโดนผู้ร้ายมาเห็นที่แบบซกๆนี้
ครับผมเมื่อกี้มีฉากแอคชั่นไป
มา
นะฮะก็ไม่ช่วยเลยก็ปูกระเป๋าฟาดก็ได้
บทเขาเขียน
บทจริงๆช่วยได้ก็ไม่ให้สู้
บทเขามีแค่พ่อนินไม่ไปพ่อ
ลงบทมากโอ้เหนื่อยครับไม่ได้เล่นบู๊มานานนะครับแต่ว่าสนุกได้มาฉากแอคชั่นด้วยกัน
ดีใจเหมือนกันที่ได้พี่แทน
ไม่คิดเหมือนกันละครรักจะมีแอคชั่นขนาดนี้ได้ข่าวว่าจากนี้ไป
มากกว่านี้
จากนี้ไปก็คอยดูนะฮะน่าจะมีอารมณ์ที่มันหลากหลายมากขึ้นคิดว่าเป็นภาพที่ไม่เคยเห็นมาก่อนแน่นอน
ใช่
นะครับหลายๆเมื่อกี้นี้พุ่งกลับเอาภาพขี่ม้าบนทุ่งหญ้าโคตรสวยเลยสวยมาก
โอ้ทำกันบ้านเยอะมาก
เท่มากแล้วคุณเหนื่อยมากเนื่องจากว่าม้าเนี่ยคุมหญ้ากับม้าเนี่ยโอเคแต่ว่าให้มันตรง
ลาย
ใช่ไหมตรงลายที่พุ่งกลับวางกล้องอะไรไว้เนี่ยมันมุมยากมาก
สนุกมาก
และอันนี้ยากเรื่องอะไร
ร้องไห้
เอาเหรอ
วันนี้ต้องร้องวันนี้ต้องมีใช่วันนี้ต้องมีดราม่าครับเดี๋ยวมีอีกซีนหนึ่งต้องแบบดราม่าเลยซีนต่อจากอันนี้เลยครับ
ขอบคุณพี่แท่งมากที่
ยินดีครับ
เรื่องนี้ครับผม
ยินดีครับยินดีเพราะว่าอยากจะเข้ามาได้เห็นสัมผัสใกล้ๆด้วยนะฮะคือซีน้องนิวนี่แบบได้ยินมานานแล้วก็ติดตามผลงานเราก็เจอกันตามงาน แต่ว่าไม่ได้ร่วมงานกันวันนี้ก็ดีใจพอได้ยินชื่อตัดสินใจเร็วมากเลยก็คือแบบไปสิไปสนุกกันครับนะเปิดโลกตัวเองด้วยครับขอให้ทุกอย่างเป็นไปตามคิวเพราะว่าดูชุดที่เราใส่ดิเราอยู่อังกฤษ
โอ้โหแต่สภาพ
แต่ความจริงเราถ่ายอยู่ในเมืองไทยกี่องศา
He is sweating so much
ความเหนื่อยที่สุดและความยากน่าจะเป็นเรื่องนี้แหละนะเรื่องการแต่งกายนี่แหละนะฮะเนียบมากครับ
ฝากพี่แท่งด้วยครับ
What would be more of a shock, your dad not being your dad, or that you're basically a prince? That's a good question. I think what would be more shocking would be your dad not being your dad. I think that's the thing that would hit me first. Being told both of those at the same time, the dad thing would definitely be huge. Because that's your foundation, right? That's how you start life, how you, see yourself, you identify yourself. Prince definitely would change that, of course, but I think the dad situation would definitely get
เป็นเจ้าหญิงเจ้าชาย
harder.
เป็นแบบคนขุนนางอะไรกันเนี่ยเนาะก็ค่อนข้างไกลตัวสุดๆไปเลยครับตื่นเต้นมากเลยก็ยังตื่นเต้นอยู่ตอนนี้ตื่นเต้นแบบความรู้สึกข้างในฟีลลิ่งตอนนั้นยังอยู่ข้างในอยู่เลยก็ยังไงฝากด้วยนะครับผมฝากเรา3คนแล้วก็ทีมงานแล้วก็นักแสดงอื่นๆด้วยนะครับผมแล้วไปเจอกันในไพลอตข้ามฟ้าครับ
Oh yeah, there's other people
ดี
in
ใจ
this.
มาก
I
เลยครับ
forgot.
ดีใจมากที่อาหนิงรับเล่นเรื่องนี้ครับผมเขาเรียกว่า The Legend เลยก็ว่าได้ครับยังไม่ถึงเป็นตำนานแล้วถ้าตำนานต้องตายไปแล้วก่อน ถ้าอย่างนี้ก็ถือว่ายังไม่ได้เป็นตำนาน
A living legend.
ได้นะเราก็เท่ากันหมดทุกคนถ้ามีคุณคนเดียวคุณก็เล่นไม่ได้มีผมคนเดียวก็เล่นไม่ได้เราเป็นนักแสดงร่วมกันครับไม่ว่าจะเป็นพระเอกผู้ร้ายนางเอกอะไรละครหรือว่าเรื่องราวมันจะสนุกมันต้องมีคนมาร่วมแสดงด้วย
ตื่นตันใจที่ได้อามาเล่นแล้วก็ได้คติประจำใจเดี๋ยวได้เจอกับอาหลายซีนแน่นอนนะครับเรื่องนี้ก็ฝาก
ต้องอยู่ด้วยกันนานฝากอาด้วยนะอาฝากด้วยแล้วก็ฝากด้วยครับแล้วก็ผู้กำกับด้วยผู้ช่วยผู้กำกับก็น่ารักครับเพิ่งได้เจอกันผมรู้สึกว่าไม่เรื่องมากแล้วก็ทั้งผู้กำกับและผู้ช่วยผู้กำกับรู้ว่าเขาต้องการอะไร
อยู่ข้างหลังแล้วนะ
รู้ว่าเขาต้องการอะไรไม่ใช่ว่านักแสดงต้องการอะไรนักแสดงต้องการอะไรไม่ได้แต่ถ้าหากว่าผู้กำกับการแสดงและผู้ช่วยไม่ทราบว่าต้องการอะไรเนี่ยนักแสดงเหนื่อยจริงๆแต่ถ้าหากว่าทั้งสองท่านให้ความร่วมมือกับนักแสดงให้ความร่วมมืองานเราก็จะผ่านไปได้ด้วยดีแล้วก็ไม่เสียเวลามากไม่ทำให้การงานเสียด้วยอันนี้ดีใจที่ได้ร่วมงานกับทุกคนครับ
If the director doesn't know what direction he wants to go, she wants to go, everyone's going to be completely lost. And then it would just take more and more time.
จบไปเรียบร้อยแล้วครับผม
True.
ให้เราสำหรับวันแรกเราถ่ายกัน2วันนะหนูเนาะรับรองว่าสวยเพราะเราแอบดูภาพมาเรียบร้อย
ดูมาเยอะด้วยแล้วก็ผลของการลดน้ำหนักของหนูเป็นผลแล้วเพราะว่าหน้าเล็กมากในกล้อง
ใช่ครับผมก็เมื่อกี้ก่อนหน้านี้เราไปถ่ายเลิฟซีนมาด้วยไม่ได้ถ่ายซีนแบบนี้มานานมากครับผมเรารู้สึกแบบเขิน
ยังไม่ได้ถ่ายเลิฟซีนต่อหน้าพี่ๆในกองคนอื่น แบบนี้มานานมากตั้งแต่นิ่งเฮียนู่นแบบโอ้ยกี่ปีแล้วก็ไม่รู้ว่า
ยังมีความเขินครับผมเพราะว่าไม่ได้แบบถ่ายมานานแล้วก็แบบโตขึ้นนะรู้สึกว่าหนูมีสิ่งอะไรที่โตขึ้นแล้วก็กล้าที่แสดงมากขึ้น เมื่อก่อนเขินกว่านี้
โตขึ้นเยอะแล้ว
โตมา3 ปีอายุบวกไปอีก3 ปี
หนูกล้าทำอะไรขึ้นเยอะแล้วครับชลันเสร็จคณินแน่ฮ่าฮ่าครั้งก่อนเพื่อเสร็จมีนี่แหละชลันชลันเสร็จคณินแน่
เดี๋ยวไปเจอกันในทูว่าจะเจออะไรบ้างแต่รับรองว่า
อย่างนี้แหละ
อ้วนเหมือนเดิมฝากด้วยครับ
สลิมมาก
อะไรหนูไปเจอกัน day 2ฟึบเลย
จังหวะต้องแบบตึ้งอ่ะนอกเลย
เช้าวันรุ่งขึ้นนะครับสำหรับ Day 2 Pilot
I'm not gonna survive when this comes out
นะครับตอนนี้เฮียก็อยู่ในชุดองครักษ์ส่วนหนูอยู่ในชุดทำไมไม่ใส่ยีนส์อะไรเนี่ย
เห็น อยู่ในชุดฟันดาบครับซ้อมฟันดาบจริงๆถ่ายซีนหนึ่งไปแล้วซีนที่แบบ
ใช่
ผมต้องการคนที่ไว้ใจได้เข้ามาร่วมทีม
ใช่แล้วตอนในซีนแล้วเฮียก็คิดตอนที่หนูชี้มาผมต้องการคนที่กินเป็นเพื่อนผมได้ไม่ใช่ครับ
คะแนนหนูไม่ใช่คะแนน
วันนี้เราก็มาถ่ายหลายซีนเลยครับวันนี้ซีนสำคัญด้วยก็เดี๋ยวมาดูกัน
ก็สวยดีนะ
สวยที่หนูมาร้องเพลงไงหนูโปรเซสเนี่ย
ไม่ใช่เบอร์เมดไม่คุยกับเฮียแล้ว
บอกแล้ว
เพื่อนจับมือ
Your house is nice. At that point, I would, yeah. I mean, that is a palace. It's reached the status of palace. That is insanely nice. That grand stairway, ooh.
ก็ในซีนความยากนะคะก็คิดว่ามันดีเทลสูงมากเลยมันมีความแบบดีเทลมากต้องย่อตลอดด้วยอะไรแบบนั้นก็มันเป็นสิ่งใหม่ที่ได้เรียนรู้ก็สนุกดีค่ะ
ครั้งนี้ก็ดีเหมือนกันครับ เพราะว่าไม่เคยคิดว่าจะได้มาใส่ชุดจัดเต็มแบบนี้ แต่ว่าคือเราเห็นในหนังหลายเรื่องแล้วแหละแล้วเราก็รู้สึกว่าเฮ้ยมันน่าสนใจ แต่พอมาลองจริงๆแล้วรู้สึกว่ามันยากมากเลยอ่ะแล้วก็เหนื่อยมากด้วยอ่ะแค่ย่อ
Money.
ก็เหนื่อยมาก
Indeed.
เป็นอะไรใหม่ๆได้เรียนรู้ค่ะ
ใช่ครับก็สนุกดีครับ
Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Good grief. Could you imagine if that was your front entranceway? You just walk in, you're like, do after work or after school. Put your bag down on the table, your purse or whatever.
สวัสดีครับผมขอต้อนรับสู่ประเทศเอมิลีและที่แห่งนี้ก็จะเป็นศึกตัดสินองค์รัชทายาทเป็นเจ้ามหาชีวิตแนะนำตัวครับท่านแรกนะครับผมองค์ชาย
สวัสดีครับผมเจ้าชายรามิ
สวัสดีครับผมเพทายครับ
สวัสดีค่ะเจ้าหญิงเอลนาค่ะ
ผมคงจะรู้กันอยู่แล้วครับธนิน
You may already know me.
ชรันไม่ใช่กาลันนะครับผม
ชราน
เพราะชราคือ
ต่อเลยครับ
ต่อเลยครับ
ผมเจครับไม่เอานักเกรงใจไม่ดีนักเกรงใจโอ้นั้นไม่ใช่เจแต่ตะลิงด้วย
Oh, they got cut?
โอ้โหครูตลอดคนนี้ ใช่ไหมครูตลอดเขาเคยบอกว่ามันแบบพูดแล้วมันหลอกของมันเอง
ไม่
เท่ของเขา
เสียงเบา
They're too
เรื่อง
busy.
นี้ก็จริงๆเป็นเรื่องแรกสำหรับใครหลายๆคนเลย ใครเล่นเรื่องนี้เป็นเรื่องแรกบ้างครับ เจ้าหญิงของเราเองน้องสวยมากน้องตื่นเต้นมาก
ตื่นเต้นมากเลยค่ะเพราะก็เป็นเรื่องแรกเลยนะก็ย้ายจากการร้องเพลงเต้นมาเป็นนักแสดงแล้วค่ะตอนนี้
แต่จะบอกว่าตอนเข้าทีมได้กับน้องนี่เราไม่นึกว่าน้องมาเล่นเป็นเรื่องแรกน้องดูเจนสนามมากอยู่แล้วอะแล้วถามน้องอายุเท่าไหร่อ๋อเดี๋ยวปีนี้17ค่ะ17เราทำอะไรอยู่พี่ซี17ทำอะไรอยู่ฮะ17ตอน17ทำอะไรอยู่
เรียนอยู่ครับผมประมาณปีหนึ่ง
ไม่ยังที่ม.5
ตกลงก็ปล่อยกูไปเถอะไม่ได้คุยเรื่องน้องนะครับผมครับผมฝากด้วยนะครับโปรดักชั่นยิ่งใหญ่มากนักแสดงทุกคนตั้งใจมากแล้วก็มีนักแสดง
Not Z saying he was studying
เรื่องนี้นะครับผมก็ฝากทุกคนเป็นกำลังใจ
at university at 17.
ว่าจัดเต็มมากๆเลยใช่ไหมหนูฝากด้วยนะครับกับเรื่องอะไรหนู
ข้ามฟ้าเคียง
That you've seen before?
The Next Prince
ค จบเป็นที่เรียบร้อยแล้วนะครับผมกับไพลอตข้ามฟ้า
It's a beautiful location. Good grief.
เป็นไงบ้าง
They definitely picked the right
ก็
one.
มีซีนใหญ่ๆหลาย
Wow,
ซีน
look at
เล
all
ย
those flowers
วัน
and
นี้
the
ได้ทั้งฟัน
urns.
ดาบมีเต้นรำด้วย มีแบบอะไรสิ่งที่เราต้องซ้อมกันค่อนข้างเยอะพอสมควรนะครับ แต่ก็ผ่านไปได้ด้วยดีซีนเต้นรำก็ซีนใหญ่ถ่ายนานมาก แล้วก็มีพี่ๆแดนเซอร์ที่แบบหน้าตาคุ้นๆ ที่บางคนอาจจะเคยเต้นให้ไพลอตตัวที่แล้วด้วย อาจจะมีโปรมาบ้าง
ร่วมสร้างสีสันให้แบบว่าฟูมากขึ้นนะครับไม่ว่าจะเป็นองคลักษ์หรือว่าแดนเซอร์ที่มาเต้นด้วยเต้นรำกับพวกเรานะครับผมก็ขอบคุณมากๆนะครับผมบอกเลยว่าฉากยิ่งใหญ่อลังการมากหวังว่าไพลอตนี้ทุกคนจะชอบนะครับผมก็ฝากแชร์เยอะพูดถึงเยอะๆเพราะว่าทีมงานนักแสดงตั้งใจทำมาแล้วก็ตั้งใจทำการบ้านมาครับผม
แล้วก็อยากขอบคุณพี่ๆคุณครูที่สอนฟันดาบเราด้วยครับทั้งสองคนเลย
ฝากด้วยครับผมคณิตครับ
ฉะนั้นด้วยครับ
ครับผมเดี๋ยวเจอกันพยาครับ
That was a very nice behind the scenes video. Wow. Think about that this was the budget for the pilot. I wonder what the overall series cost. That is a good point. That is a very good point. Like, obviously, they had to rent that massive palace, estate, whatever you want to call it. They're all doing fencing lessons. Nice. Yeah. That's expensive. The costumes look good. Everything looks good. Wow. Link down below in the YouTube description for the original video. Go throw it some love. I'm going to do the same. Wow. Excellent. Rumor is it may be the most expensive BL ever made. Oh. That honestly wouldn't be too surprising. I mean, they're very popular, and obviously this looks... If you're going to spend money, spend it on a Prince, like, royalty series. Like, it makes sense, right? Royalty is very grandiose and, you know, beautiful, and the setting should be palatial, and it makes sense to spend it on that, for sure. All right, let me see if I can pull this up. It's the double date video clip. See if I can. Megan's about to have her voice blasted on stream. Let's see. I'm gonna have to adjust this, which I will do. There we go. Exposing the ZeeNunew Discord channel. 20 new messages from 2 hours ago. All right, I think this is good to go. There we go. Boom. Took a second there. Appreciate your patience. So this is the Shirako, which is the milt of a male cod, served both in raw and cooked form in restaurants all over Japan. Thai YouTube show is called Shall We Date? Kudos to Megan. Indeed.
Now, the translation is auto-translate, so it's not very good. But the limited Thai that I know... Sorry, I was covering the mic. The limited Thai that I know, plus the automated subs are getting me by slowly. Yeah, the fish sperm does look scary. Like Google said, they look like mini brains. That is very unappealing.
Yeah, that does look unappetizing, I gotta say.
As it is in Japanese.
That does look
Shirako.
pretty unappetizing.
I didn't need to know that. Let's continue, shall we? Like an ant's nest. New looks scared. New looks scared. They look oily. I have to try this. Babe's scared.
Oh,
no, no.
gosh.
Oh no. He's scared. I don't blame you.
This commentary, though.
Oh, Roy? He likes it. Oh, Roy.
Oh, he says it's delicious.
And now, are you putting on a joke? Oh,
I'm assuming
see
it's
that?
in cooked form.
no, I think you lie. What is this expression?
We all said no to eating it.
For someone who
Agreed.
just said
That's a
this is
hard
adoring,
pass
aka
for me.
delicious. No, you don't look like that was very delicious. You look like you're regretting your life choices. Spot his face. Yeah, he smiles.
You could almost tell that New is like staring at his drink. Like, should I take a drink? I want to take a drink. Maybe I shouldn't, though. Because it'll be seen as like, I'm just trying to get rid of this.
Yeah, she says, ZeeNunew eats, so I eat. It's oily. It's not fishy at all. Oh,
Oh my gosh. Is there any more of that? Oh, yeah, there is.
Lamau, watch this. So they say, it's delicious. And then watch Z's face. Looking at the camera in fear. It's like, you sure, bitch? He's like, I don't trust you.
Yeah. You know what? In a lot of those food, whether it's a cooking show or a food review, I'm willing to bet a lot of those are faked reactions where they're just like, it's delicious, as to not like, oh, this is gross. Like, don't expose us in the chat. Reminds me of that Christmas Vacation scene. Look at that look. That's hilarious. Reminds me of that Christmas Vacation scene when the turkey's like super dry. So his wife stabs her plate, grabs some super dry turkey, and then she flicks it off the fork before she puts it in her mouth and goes, mmm, delicious. She literally threw it behind her. Oh my gosh. That would be me. I'd be like, mmm, you know, I've never had it before and it just tastes great.
He's going for it. He wants to take half. Is New going half? Ooh. They're going half. And Fishbone.
This is such an interesting delicacy. Delicacy is a very interesting term.
Like fish eggs.
So I think
That's
it's a
the
very
same thing.
generous term for a lot
I
of things.
mean, kinda.
He smelled it. Z is hesitant. Problem is ZeeNunew eats everything. Mm.
They go together.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that face. That face. That face. He got a flavor he did not like. It would be so funny if ZeeNunew was like, it's delicious, just to get Z to try it.
Oh my gosh. He's like, no, this isn't that bad at all. And then he hits a flavor. Oh, right there.
Look at him. It's like, on second thought, I'll have some soup.
Oh my gosh. Our theory was that they didn't want to be rude to the staff. Yeah, absolutely. Rude to the staff. It's kind of rude to the hosts, maybe. It's just one of those things where I don't really feel comfortable critiquing food in front of like the people that made it. You know, if you go to somebody's house, you know, the classic thing is you don't eat at everybody's house. The classic thing is you get served something and it's gross or you don't like it or whatever. But you eat it anyway because you don't want to be rude. You know, maybe it's a cultural thing. You know, maybe it's seen as rude if you don't eat it. Maybe it's seen as rude if you critique it or don't eat all of it. Like, it's just, it's one of those things. If I was in that situation and I had to eat it, which you almost feel like you do. I mean, it's on a show. They have 4 portions of it. It's one of those, like, I got to do what I got to do just because I'm being recorded and I don't want to seem, you know, awful. But it's almost like one of those situations where you just have to do it, unfortunately. And then I would probably say, oh, that's interesting. That's usually my go-to. Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good and interesting are my keywords for, I don't really like this. Food-wise. They made a big deal when they brought it out. So yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's definitely one of those things. Maybe on this show, they bring out something, you know, exotic or interesting or a delicacy. I have no idea, but it'd be kind of an interesting take on a show. Just randomly bring out something that you know that they might not like. I'd bury it under the napkin. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Was that the last video? I think it was. That is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Oh. I would not say yes to that voluntarily. I just say already ate, so I'm not hungry. The problem is when you go to a, you know, maybe it's a significant other's house or an in-law's house or like, you know, a friend's parents' house or something like that. It's like rude if you don't. So you feel like you have to at least have something. Oh gosh. Sometimes it really does not work out well. I think the restaurant just did it because they were there. I was forcing myself to eat some kind of lemon pasta. It's so disgusting. Lemon pasta. Ooh. That is an interesting idea. Don't think I'd like that. Lemon pasta. Oof. I don't know. Those are two interesting flavors to be mixed. For sure. Oh my gosh. This is kind of interesting. I don't think I'm sure you can all dispel this. I just randomly looked up ZeeNunew, and this was posted 2 years ago. Why do people dislike the ZeeNunew couple so much? And the answer to the question is already in the question. The answer to the question is in the question. Twitter.
Tastes like I imagine cleaning supplies would taste. Oh my gosh. Lemon chicken. Yeah. I don't mind lemon pepper chicken. But I guess it depends on how you prepare it for sure. Growing up, I never liked steak. Took me around 19 before I finally liked it. Oh my gosh. I always liked steak. Always. Still love it. Favorite food. I did not like Brussels sprouts for the longest time. And then I finally had it prepared properly. Had it prepared properly. Balsamic vinegar. It was like sauteed. So it had a little like caramelization to it. And then a little bit of like bacon bits on it. Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, it is so good. It is crazy good. Roasted the best. Indeed. Indeed. Anything roasted, honestly. Oh my gosh. Roasted nuts, like pecans, peanuts, so much better than plain. Butter and pepper. It was a ravioli filled with lemon mixture. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, gosh. That sounds horrific. That sounds bad. Just on the surface, that sounds bad. Oh, my gosh. Twitter's a negative place in general. They hate everything and everyone. I mean, that is the most... That should just be on the wiki for Twitter. that should just be in the about. That's hilarious. Twitter's toxic. Ignore 90% of it. That should be in the wiki as well. It just happens when a ship becomes super popular because then people hear about them all the time and get sick of them. The same thing happens with every big pair. Just the way it is. Yeah, honestly. Everything popular has haters. That is the facts. That is definitely the facts. Oh, these little drawings or whatever, these little animations are amazing. Oh, that's Michael Ross. To your ZeeNunew question, they were accused of doing too much fan service, among other things. Turns out it wasn't fan service. Yeah. You know what? I guess people can be a little hesitant towards it. Because I guess some pairings have actually admitted to doing fan service. Like a lot of it. It was at my best friend's house that I went to often. I had to eat this multiple times. Oh, gosh. I hate pizza? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. What? Hate pizza? Can't eat meat, don't like most chicken stuff, don't like seafood. Oh my. That is such a wild list. Honestly, I can understand the meat, okay? I can understand it. But pizza? I draw the line. I draw the line. That is unbelievable. All kinds of pizza. My Italian side is fainting. That's wild. That might be the most wild thing I've heard in a while. So, congratulations, Andy. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Can't eat pizza. Was there like a particular experience with it? Like, did pizza attack you? Did pizza make fun of you when you were younger or something? Like, what happened there? Like, what is the traumatic experience with pizza? I feel like I should get like a pipe or something. I can maybe do cheese pizza. You know what? We'll accept it. We will accept it. We'll accept cheese pizza. By the way, I have to go eating pizza. Oh my gosh. I literally just had pizza 2 nights ago. Don't like chocolate either. All forms of chocolate? White chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, cacao. I mean, doesn't know who Michael Caine is. What's happening? What's going on here? Only dark chocolate? Okay. All right. So we got cheese pizza and dark chocolate. That's okay. Only dark chocolate's fine by me, but I would eat it. No. Would I eat it? No. Okay. All right. Dark chocolate and cheese pizza. There's a little bit of saving grace there. A little bit. Not much. Thin ice. But a little saving grace. Introduce me to a good pizza. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I've never had a pizza I couldn't get excited for. Like, it could be the worst quality pizza of all time. Just the most cardboard. It's just gross. Sauce is awful. Cheese is plasticky. And I would still be like, pizza. Pizza is good always. Indeed. It's one of the rare things where you're just like, yeah, I'm excited that I ate that. That was a good thing. Even though it could be the worst you've ever had. You're just like, you know what? It is what it is. I've been venturing out and trying non-traditional pizzas like barbecue chicken and Alfredo chicken. Nice. Nice. I just had, I went on a frozen pizza binge for a little bit because I was like, all right, I want to try these different frozen pizzas because I've never tried them before. And frozen pizza is typically, you know, pretty bad on the pizza scale. But I had the barbecue chicken California Pizza Kitchen, the frozen version. It was nice. It's a flatbread, or it's a thin crust. And honestly, the hot take is, I think the best frozen pizzas have the thin crust. Just because the crust is usually gross when it's frozen. I don't like Alfredo chicken. You like chicken Alfredo? Oh. Oh my gosh. Sometimes you want bad pizza. That's a good point. Sometimes you want it. And it's cheaper, honestly. Those frozen pizzas were like $5 USD. It was not expensive. She likes sushi at least. Nona Melts were always good, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere anymore. I have never heard of Nona Melts. I'm Mexican and I don't like tacos that much. What? Tostinos. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, Tostinos. Those pizza rolls, I mean, those things have caused more third-degree burns than anything. Like, it can be so hot on the outside, and then you get to the center and it's like frozen. You're just like, well, that was odd. So it's kind of nice. You burn yourself and then you cool it down in the same bite. A double kill. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I really can't believe this. We should make a food tier list so I can... Oh my gosh. If anyone should do a food tier list, it's Andy. We might have to do that one of these times. My pizza's so good, by the way. I'm glad. And I am officially jealous, by the way. I'll rate it sincerely. Yeah, we might have to do a food tier list, because this is just unbelievable. New Year's Eve food. Yeah, I'll see if I can find one for New Year's Eve. I don't like spaghetti that much. What is French bread pizza? Like a little like slice of French bread, but pizza toppings on it. They're pretty good. They're nice to handle. You know, you could eat it on the go, basically. Although you might look a little crazy if you're just carrying around a French bread pizza with you. I don't like spaghetti that much. Spaghetti's interesting. You can definitely have it too much. That is definitely a thing. It's so easy to make. You just boil up the spaghetti, heat up the sauce, maybe you got some meat there, done. Well, I guess that's spaghetti bolognese or whatever. There's a lot of different French breads. What even is French bread then? Yeah, it's the American take on French bread. There's only one kind. Actually, it's just a regular loaf of bread that we call French. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's go ahead and hop into the next one. You have Italian and French. Indeed. Italian bread and French bread. Alrighty. Let's hop into the next one. The last one for the day and the stream and the week, because it is Friday, is Logan and Veronica Come Back to Me. This is from Veronica Mars. You might have pieced that together. I think we can go full screen on this. I'm going to take a wild guess. Boy, now I want pizza and spaghetti together, like spaghetti on top of pizza, with a side of lemon ravioli. A French bread pizza with spaghetti on it with a side of lemon ravioli. And dessert, chocolate. All my favorites. Indeed. Indeed.
Logan Eccles. Every school has an obligatory psychotic jackass. He's ours.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't mean it when I said that it was too much. Got myself into a mess like a head rush.
Look, I know there's something screwy in me.
When you caught me by surprise.
I'm gonna be really honest with you, Andy. You kind of brought that one on yourself. I Hate Pizza was just an unbelievable step too far.
Is it weird to want to marry someone because you respect her? Because you want to be like her? Because you want children who will inherit her qualities? I want to marry Veronica because she's the toughest human being I've ever met.
I can't fight it, I can't hide it, cause I always give in to you.
I need your help, Veronica.
Nothing really matters, no, nothing really matters but you.
When Logan said jump, did you actually say how high? Or was there just an understanding that you would achieve max per calorie?
Oh, it's so weird seeing them that much older.
But that's not me anymore. I haven't worked a case since I transferred to Stanford. And when I thought, I'm going to die tonight, the only person I thought about was Logan. I would be sticking my head in the oven because the two most important people in my life would be gone.
It's one of those rare shows that actually got a movie.
I can't fight it, I can't hide it.
Wait.
How many times have shows had like the rumor of having a movie?
Nothing really matters, no, nothing really matters but you.
9 years of radio silence, and yet I still kind of knew deep down I could count on you.
Nothing really matters but you. Nothing really matters, no.
What's 180 days to us?
I thought our story was epic, you know?
Our story is epic. You and me, spanning years.
Spanning years and continents.
Continents.
Lives ruined.
Lives ruined, bloodshed.
Bloodshed. Really think a relationship should be that hard?
No one wrote songs about the ones that come easy.
Nothing in life worth having comes easy. It's about the journey, not the destination.
Hey, honey bunches of oats.
Hey, Captain Crunch.
Hey, breakfast cereal. You know of 3, this, Firefly, and Sense 8. What's up, Amos? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning indeed. I remember hearing about Firefly so much. It was one of those shows that apparently had a massive following, and it was apparently very good, but it didn't last very long for some reason. Was it the amount of people watching it? Was it just a budgetary, network issue? Fox killed it? Oh, jeez. All right. Boom. Throwing it a like. Link will be down below in the YouTube description for this original video. Go throw it some love. Oh, wow. They actually tell you you can buy 3 seasons of it. I don't know why that zoomed in that much. That was a little bit aggressive. Time to do double duty. Stream and time to make the cookies. What kind of cookies? That's the question. Oh, it was the networks didn't understand it? Oh my gosh. Crazy. Remember season 4 never happened?
Mm-mm-mm. I think the Firefly people still go to like Comic-Con and stuff like that. Like they still go to conventions. So obviously it still has quite a fan base. Not going to say anything about the cookies. Russian tea cakes to start with. Oh, okay. Nice. Definitely it's a cult following now. You've met some of them? Nice, Slayer Kitty. If you're wondering what Russian tea cakes look like this. It's been so long since I've had one of those. Such a unique food item. Veronica Mars, Kristen Bell explains why the show's love interest changed. Boy, this was just written a couple months ago. Veronica Mars star Kristen Bell explains how the show changed the titular character's love interest to Logan, who became part of her main romance arc. CW series followed Bell's titular character, Veronica. They like that word, don't they? Literally used it twice. As she moonlights as a private investigator while going to school, Logan and Veronica spend the first half of season 1 disliking each other. That's putting it mildly. But they eventually get married at the end of Veronica Mars. While reflecting on her past roles with Vanity Fair in an interview, Bell shared that Logan wasn't Veronica's original love interest. Initially, her love interest was Duncan. But within the first episodes of filming, they recognized the chemistry between Logan and Veronica. Oh, interesting. Oh, kind of interesting. In the aggression they had towards each other. As a result, they changed the dynamic with Logan becoming central to her romantic arc. Check out what she said below. Quote, what's interesting is Logan wasn't written as Veronica's love interest. It was supposed to be Duncan, and somehow within the filming for the first couple episodes, people started commenting on the chemistry between Logan and Veronica, probably because it's that old trope that it's like bad boy, semi-good girl, who probably shouldn't. There's a heat and chemistry to the aggression they throw at each other. This is a testament to good writing that was like, we could continue going into this direction, or we could just take what we have, which is what we think is this chemistry, and write towards it and see what the actors can pull off. That's interesting.
This is fun because I'm not allowed to touch the remote at my own house because apparently I'm bad at it. And
Veronica, don't.
He killed my father!
Give me the gun, Veronica.
He killed everyone on the bus. I had come to Los Angeles the year prior and had done mostly dramatic roles in New York on and off Broadway. And so like that was sort of like my training, but my real life personality was much goofier and
Teddy Dunn could not play off
snarkier.
Kirsten.
And I think that the
as well?
writing on this show informed the rest of my life. Like, oh wait, there's a lane where I can be self-assured and snarky, but also show some vulnerability here and there and engage the audience. I will forever be grateful to Rob Thomas for having taught me that that's a lane I can drive pretty fast in.
Give me the gun.
What's interesting is Logan wasn't written as Veronica's love interest. It was supposed to be Duncan, and somehow within the filming of the first couple episodes, people started commenting on the chemistry between Logan and Veronica, probably because it's that old trope that's like bad boy and semi-good girl who probably shouldn't. But there was like a heat and a chemistry to the aggression that they threw at each other. This is a testament to the good writing that they were like, well, we could continue going in this direction, or we could take what we have, which is what we think is this chemistry, and write towards it and see what these actors can pull off. And then, yeah, the rest of the series became about Logan and Veronica.
There you go.
That's me. It's very strange. Also, I haven't seen Veronica Mars in probably 17 years, awaiting the day when my kids are old enough to watch some of the topics that they explore on Veronica Mars, because I do think that it probably holds up, is my guess. This is a really well-written show.
Wow, hasn't seen it in 17 years. I kind of understand that, though. I don't think I would ever watch anything that I was in. Maybe years down the road, but I think by the end of it, usually, you're just kind of sick of it because it was a job for the most part. I mean, these are actors. It is their literal day-to-day job. I'm assuming by the time you're done filming, you're just like, I'm done. It's got to feel like, you know, you had a busy week at work or school. You get through exams. You're just like, I don't want to look at that book anymore. It doesn't exist. I don't want to look at my work laptop. Those emails don't exist. Like, it's got to feel like that. Logan, Veronica, and Duncan have a very complicated relationship in Veronica Mars. Logan was Duncan's best friend and was dating Duncan's sister, Lily, who was killed by his A-list actor father. Lily was Veronica's best friend, and Duncan was her ex-boyfriend who broke up with her for no reason. Later revealed that Duncan suspected that they might be half-siblings. Ugh. Interesting. Logan is painted as the bad boy and Veronica's nemesis, while Duncan's the golden boy. Bell's comments suggest that the show would have looked very different had they not changed Veronica's love interest. Yeah, uses their Logan and Veronica's chemistry to draw a complicated love triangle. They love their love triangles. TV people, writers, love their love triangles. They're not related. Ever since the show wrapped, there's been an attempt to revive Veronica Mars. Logan and Veronica's complex and turbulent love story has taken viewers on a roller coaster ride of passion, intense chemistry, and conflicts. Their personality differences and enemies to lovers dynamics serve as a central dramatic hook. Yeah, if you're into that, it's going to be quite nice. Talk about that death in the Veronica Mars finale. Creator Rob Thomas insists the plot twist was necessary. Fans like me disagree. I saw the 2014 movie in the theaters and helped crowdfund its production though my donation admittedly totaled less than my monthly Starbucks tab. Sure, the two subsequent novels were a little uneven, but I bought and devoured them both because Veronica was a character I deeply love. Brilliant, hilarious, brave, flawed, and hardened by multiple traumas. One major problem with Veronica Mars Season 4, I missed way more people in Neptune than just the titular character. I longed to catch up with Keith, Weevil, Wallace, Mac, Dick, and Logan. Logan! Oh, Logan Eccles. If you've watched every episode of Veronica Mars Season 4 by now, and if you haven't, spoilers ahead, you know that Logan was killed at the near end of the last episode, not during one of the mysterious yet heroic missions he'd been deployed to in his military career. He was murdered by a car bomb set by... I'm not even going to say it. It was wrenching, and fans on Twitter are pissed. The moment I saw the last episode's title, I feared the worst. Years, Continents, Bloodshed is a reference to Logan's iconic epic monologue about he and Veronica's dramatic love story. In a finale set to feature their wedding, whipping out that quote felt like a little too pat of a move for perpetually meta creator Rob Thomas. He killed his show through killing Logan. Yikes. With minutes left in the episode, Logan told Veronica, I need to go move the car, and that's when I officially started screaming, no! At my laptop screen. TV shows don't typically waste dialogue on mundane, I'll be right back. I'll be over here. And this was no exception. Boom. Veronica Mars was changed forever. Oh, gosh.
All right, let's take a poll. How do you feel about Veronica Mars season 4 ending? I'm okay with it, heartbreaking as it is, or trash. Logan Echolls deserved better. What do we think? Hated it? %. Did you see that? 94% hated it. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's awful. Ay, ay, ay. Quote, there are things that will happen throughout the series that people will have strong feelings about, Bell told me. And that's good. You want to have a show that keeps you on your toes. When I joked about the ending possibly ticking off invested fans the way the controversial Game of Thrones finale had, oh God. Bell replied, look, if the show were boring and nothing happened, who would want to watch? She went on to speculate that the one thing Veronica Mars and Game of Thrones do have in common is that people are either obsessed or they've never seen it. That's probably true. That's probably accurate for sure. I've never seen a show effectively die overnight. Yeah, that's brutal. That's brutal. Was that happening throughout the show? Like main people just getting whacked? Or was that just thrown in the finale just to like shock people? Not really. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. My question is there a reason why the director did that? The writer did that? Is there a good reason? All right, so this is an article of Logan Echolls is the worst, is literally the title. Now, this article does touch on some SA and grape, if you will, just to try to not be against TOS or mention some words that YouTube hates. I'd like you to remember that whatever happens in season 4, Logan Echolls is the effing worst. So this is obviously someone who did not come around to Logan. That first impression of Logan being a jerk and, you know, an a-hole and everything just kind of stuck. They did kill off a few main support characters. Okay, so it's not completely out of the question that Logan might get got or Veronica might even get got. That is pretty brutal, though, to get rid of the love interest. Oh, God. In one way, I absolutely hate it for the fact that, you know, that was such a long story of them coming together after, you know, not really being friends, basically, to start. You know, you had that long romantic arc. In another way, I kind of respect it because it is pushing the boundaries to a crazy degree. Like they were just like, oh yeah, you think you figured it out? They're going to have a nice little wedding. Bang. Like I almost respect it for the fact that they pulled the trigger on that. I mean, most people probably would not do that. I wouldn't do it because you're going to piss off a lot of fans. But I almost respect the decision because it's like, all right, they made the decision to really go out there. They basically made her as happy as possible, then killed him. Yeah, that's brutal. Well, not Veronica. She was a titular character. That would be interesting if they decided to pull that trigger. Just the show just completely morphs. They kill off Veronica. Oh my gosh, that would have been crazy. I would not have respected that decision. But Logan, I mean, I respect the risk, is what I'll say. Yeah, this is basically an article of just describing how much of a terrible person he was to begin with. Yeah, we're supposed to ignore all his past indiscretions and root for them as a couple. That's basically the overview of that. Complete timeline of Veronica and Logan's epic romance. Years, continents, bloodshed. Like many of TV's most popular couples of all time, Veronica Mars and Logan Echolls were not originally meant to be together. Whether you ship them or not, full disclosure, I've been love trash for 14 entire years, and I have the teenage live journal. Oh my gosh, live journal. Entries to prove it. That's amazing. I remember live journal. Veronica and Logan's dynamic has stood the test of time, enduring through the many iterations of Veronica Mars. They used to be friends pre-season 1. Logan is terrible to Veronica, season 1, episode 1 pilot. Yeah, that was wild. Honestly, the better move would have been to kill off her dad. And I love her dad. Yeah, I mean, I get why they killed someone in the last episode. It's kind of like they're going for the lasting impact. Like, bam, this will get them talking. They'll remember this for, forever kind of thing. So I think they just chose the one with the biggest impact. They're just like, all right, this one will do it. They might love it, they might hate it, but they're definitely going to remember it. I think that's kind of what they were going for there. Which is a weird decision. I don't agree with it, but I respect the decision. That is, it was a bold move, for sure. As all Veronica Mars fans know, things got dark real fast after Lily was murdered, and the Marses became social pariahs after Keith accused Lily's influential father of being involved in her death. Logan turned on Veronica along with the rest of her 09er crowd. And in the pilot, he's more vicious to her than anyone else, taunting her about her alcoholic, absent mom, while calling her Ronnie, which absolutely not. In response, Veronica dubs Logan the town's obligatory psychotic jerk, I'll say, which is fair. Pretty clear from this episode that Logan was never originally intended to be a love interest for Veronica, but that chemistry could not be denied for long. Logan hires Veronica to find his missing mom. The First Kiss, Season 1, Episode 18, Weapons of Class Destruction.
Come on, buckaroos, we're burning daylight here. So a new edition of The Navigator comes out tomorrow.
Funk. Boop. Oh my gosh, this was on UPN. R.I.P. UPN. We were floored. Objectively, one of the best first kisses in all of TV. Not least because it's genuinely surprising. Logan shows up at Veronica's doorstep at the end of season 1's perfect, emotionally devastating finale, in which it's revealed that Logan's father killed Lily. A mysterious person shows up on Veronica's doorstep. Finale ends with a cliffhanger, with Veronica saying, "I hoped it would be you." Oh. Thought our story was epic. There's not a single fan in the Veronica Mars universe. Well, here we go. We're testing it. Who doesn't remember this speech? After their brief and intense fling ended during the summer, Veronica and Logan spent most of season 2 broken up. Logan, I thought our story was epic, you and me. Veronica, epic how? Logan, spanning years and continents, lives ruined and bloodshed. Epic. But summer's almost here and we won't see each other at all. And then you'll leave town and then it's over. Veronica, Logan, I'm sorry about last summer. If I could do it over,
Veronica, come on. Ruin lives, bloodshed? You really think a relationship should be that hard? Logan says, no one writes songs about the ones that come easy. Dang. That is good. That is good. Veronica and Logan finally reunited by trauma. Logan breaks up with Veronica. Oh my gosh. This was rough, but not unexpected. After just 8 episodes as a real couple, it's clear that Veronica and Logan aren't emotionally ready to be with each other. Veronica's too fiercely self-reliant to let her guard down in the way Logan wants her to. The reunion fun time. Intimacy. Kickstarter-funded 2014 movie was always going to lean heavily towards fan service, given that it was literally funded by fans. Rob Thomas did not hold back. No holds barred kitchen love scene. Veronica and Logan's wedding, which just happens to be years, continents, and bloodshed. Executive producer, writer, and all-around goddess Diane has our backs. Quote, I wanted to see Veronica and Logan get married. I didn't want to just hear they got married. I wanted to physically see them do this. I wanted Veronica to be wearing some form of dress. Doesn't have to be a puffy circa 1988 wedding gown, but I wanted to see her have a wedding. Usually the things that I fight for are out of the fangirl and me being like, please let me see this. And they did it. And that's it. That's the end. Congratulations to Veronica and Logan, who will now enjoy a long and blissful marriage built on years of hard-won mutual love and respect, a bond so strong that not even Logan's deployments abroad can tear them apart. I love that season 4 finale literally ended right there at their wedding. Nothing else happened at all. Yep, nothing else to see here. Ugh, fine. Logan's death. I mean, the title of this episode alone, how dare you, Rob Thomas? What's hilarious is Rob Thomas is literally the name of the singer in Matchbox 20. So I just always think of that. So I'm just thinking of him as I'm reading this. I refuse to dwell too much on the details of this incredibly controversial ending, which reduced Logan to collateral damage in Veronica's story. You know what, though? I kind of get it. Anyone surrounding Veronica is at risk. It's kind of like Felicity. You know, Felicity was always at risk because she's with Oliver. If you choose to be around someone that, you know, is in danger or could be in danger, you are taking a risk. Suffice it to say, Patton Oswalt's unlikely supervillain plants a bomb in Veronica's car, and she doesn't realize it until seconds before it detonates with Logan inside. On their wedding night. While Veronica's still in her wedding dress. That is brutal. Brutal. Good grief. The very first line of the original pilot, which didn't air but is available on YouTube, is Veronica saying, quote, I'm never getting married. She probably should have gone with her gut on that. Twist is especially disappointing after the 4th season developed such a compelling, thorny adult dynamic between the two and illustrated just how much Logan had grown. All in all, I'm devastated. If you've read this far, you're probably also devastated. Oh, gosh. That is such a brutal ending. Oh, my gosh. I love how the writer was like, I just needed to see her get married. And then we're going to rip that happiness right off of her. Just, good grief. That's so brutal. That might be one of the most brutal finales to a show of all time. I'm trying to think of anything worse than that. I mean, the only thing I can think of is Joker 2, which I refuse to see. I had the ending spoiled for me, of course, but I can't think of anything else. I mean, that's as low as it goes, I think, with an ending for the. Maybe they did that so they could continue on with Veronica Mars and not have to have a love interest. Or like swap them out for somebody else. Because obviously they're not going to kill Veronica. Maybe they felt like it was better for any sort of reunion chance or carrying on or maybe another movie or something like that. That's what they wanted. Me hating pizza and not knowing who Michael Caine is. Yeah, that's pretty close, honestly. You know what? That might take the case. That's the worst ending, and we said no. Yeah, that's brutal. Has there been any quotes from Rob Thomas explaining what the hell his rationale for that was? Like, that seems like such a bold move. One that most people would not make, especially when you have a beloved series like that. Fans literally crowdfunded the movie for. Like, what? That was like an ultimate, like, backhand. Like, thanks for doing all these great things for us, and also whack on the way out. It's like, what? Nothing that made me change any of my thoughts. Oh my gosh. That's unbelievable. That is legitimately one of the most wild television decisions I think I've ever read. Other than, you know, cancellations, but cancellations happen with everything. But taking something that beloved and really throwing a bomb into it in the last episode is crazy. That ending didn't happen. Was that happening all the time in that show? Like, was there cliffhangers with people just, boom, dying at the end of the seasons or something? Was that like a precedent set? Veronica had 3 core relationships. They ended with just getting married. Because to me, it's like, all right, if there's precedent for her dad, her friend, and Logan, okay. If there's precedent for people just randomly dying as like a cliffhanger or like a big moment, I kind of understand it. But if it was completely out of the blue, I definitely wouldn't understand it. But it sounds like there was at least a little history of it happening. So I'll give him that. I'll give him that. But that is a bold choice. Still, regardless, it is a bold choice. All right. Not always at the end of the season? Okay. Some characters died, but they were always side characters. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, they went big. They went big for the finale, which is bold choice. Obviously made a lot of people mad, understandably. I would probably be mad. If I was watching that series as it was on or binging it or whatever, I would probably be furious with that ending. That does not sound like something I would enjoy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream and these lovely videos that members of ToddReacts.com requested. If you'd like to request your own, you can do so. ToddReacts.com season and series tiers are the ones where you can request. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. I appreciate it. And if you watched this far, I appreciate you deeply. Thank you for being here. Follow the Twitch channel if you haven't, so you can actually join the live streams and, you know, chat along. Pitch in your 2 cents. Join the Discord. It's free. It's awesome. 182 members currently. It's truly a wonderful community. I did not see it blowing up as much as it has. I'm glad it has. I'm glad you're all enjoying your interactions in there. It has been truly a wonderful thing, considering the fact that I literally never used Discord before starting it. I was so lost. So if you've never used it before, I can assure you, you will get used to it. Now I can do pretty much anything on there. And check out the winter collection of merch. It's
available, toddreacts.com. Members of the website save 15% on every order. Ships worldwide. Yeah, quality's guaranteed as well, which is always very nice. Love to see it. Love to promise it. I'm glad I can bring it. All right, everybody. I hope you have a tremendous weekend. Do something fun. Do something interesting. I went to Top Golf, which is a driving range with food and drinks and stuff, yesterday or last night, and boy, are my hands tired and sore. Ow. It hurts to close. So I'm going to be resting. No, I'm not. Bedridden. Yeah. I hope you do something fun this weekend. Let me know on in the Discord. I will see you in the Discord. Take care of yourselves. As always, we'll be back on Tuesday for New Year's Eve. We'll be back on Tuesday for New Year's Eve. Forget it's Friday. And yeah, we will have a fun time. I've got some things planned for New Year's Eve. We're going to do that food tier list so we can figure out what the heck's going on with Andy's palate. But other than that, got some fun things planned. So join us on Tuesday, and we'll make it a good year. We'll make it a good year. All right, everybody. Have a good one.